Cookie is so cute. I took Cookie off right now. And so close to the end of the banner too. Very happy about that. Okay. I was gonna say, where's my stream? There it is. Okay. There we go. In here, things, audio should be, wait, no, I don't hear myself. Forgot to switch the mic. I knew there was something else forgetting. There's always something I forget. Hopefully these cats are behaving. I heard them meow a bit. They're being a little sus in there, I think. Oh yeah, I gotta do that one quest too with the fungi. But the new event is here. The flagship event that I've been waiting for with the Darshans and stuff. Definitely needed to stream to do that so I didn't get spoiled. But first, let me get to doing my dailies. Oh cool, I got Inazuma ones this time. Instead of Sumeru. Hey, Purple, welcome to the stream. How you doing? The new event is here, Purple. I'm gonna start it. When I checked the Discord, if you didn't, Cece won't be going live today. She she has a dentist appointment and she's gonna let her teeth heal for an extra day, so she ain't gonna stream until the
If the
next day.
Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Cookie. Okay, I gotta destroy the towers, I think. Have a little Hyper Bloom friendship team here. Ow.
Positions.
What you trying to get towards this? Nope, not hitting me with that. Ow.
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable, how could you? Oh god, Cookie.
Our bond is strong.
Cookie, I think you're electro charging me. Okay, next daily. What's the emergency? Ruin machines? Easy. Hey Mandy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Luckily, there's no background noise today. Just like yesterday. Well, actually, yesterday there wasn't either. I mean, there was somebody here, but I,
Stand with me.
they was asleep. Or at least they was laying down and eventually fell asleep. And hopefully it was really quiet, so I hope they didn't hear me too much.
Our bond is strong.
700 per heal. At least it's some form of healing. Still prefer it over Noelle. Like, she's already healing better than Noelle. Like, my low level Noelle, I'd say.
With all my strength.
I didn't do any damage to him.
Dissipate.
Okay.
Whirling snow.
Hi, Pia Love. Welcome to the stream.
Take flight.
Over here
Our
laying
bond is
eggs
strong.
under him.
Hi.
Hi, yes, hi. Haha, I saw nice damage in there. I guess I'll go here. I think this is the one with the slimes. Mm-hmm. Very nice. It'd be nice if it was higher damage, but that's okay. This is a friendship team. I don't really care about buffing Ayaka up to be really strong. While I have cooking this team, though, I could probably give her the EM artifact so that way she at least has the. At least does some damage. I think this one's probably fine. Might as well. It still doesn't give him that much HP, but she heals based off EM. Well, she will once I send her. These are some sus flowers here. Cookie needs healed. I'm gonna say, did I catch it or did it kill? Did it get killed? Okay.
Positions.
Oh, I missed some specters too.
Dissipate. I'll settle this. Just like we rehearsed. Whirling snow. Yeah. Take flight.
Oh, that was useless. No, don't take away my ult. How much that's built up so far. Okay, they're dead now. They don't have a pyro.
All eyes on me.
All eyes on Nilu. That's for sure.
Our bond is strong. With all my strength.
It's fine. We just need this one. I don't think Hydra is doing much.
Out of my way!
Get out of my way.
Here!
Oh great. Now the Geo Slime with no shield. I don't know how useful this is. Come on, move. It's doing a little bit, but I think it's the Hyper Blooms maybe doing it.
Go! Just like we rehearsed. Dissipate. This dance is for you.
Hello, Six. What's in this stream? Oh, now the Hydro. Perfect.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Take flight.
Hyper Bloom.
Positions.
Take this.
Sakura swirl.
Come on, hit this one too. There we go. I almost was worried I wasn't even going to do that in time.
Dissipate.
Dissipate. Archery demonstration? Well, I have Colin in the team, so I don't have to switch any characters at least. Where's the music?
We
There
don't
it
need
is.
an umbrella. Just pick up the pace.
I remember one time I was out with a friend and it was pouring rain. I came home soaked and I had to change clothes. But on the way, we had to like stop at many places just to get some. We had to like sit under a spot by the school that was like where the rain wasn't hitting, and then had to sit by under someone's porch that we didn't even know, some random person's porch. Then just had to take the rain the rest of the way because it didn't stop raining. Okay, yeah, archery. I know. Blah blah blah. Sound like a vampire. Blah blah blah. Like the joke they do in Hotel Transylvania. Which one did I use? Which one did I shoot? Blue ones, right? Okay, blue ones. One reason I don't like this commission, one, it takes a while, and two, sometimes the lightning will hit them and hit the ones you're not supposed to hit. It'll be like, hey, you did it wrong. No, I didn't do it wrong. The lightning hit it. That was not me. My archery is great. See? I didn't miss a single shot. See, he's even praising me for it, I'm sure. Okay, time to claim the dailies. I see that on my follow list, a lot of people still playing Honkai Star Rail. I'm waiting for it to come on PS4 though, as I said. So, avoiding spoilers. Speaking of avoiding spoilers, I saw some spoilers about the new event on Twitter. I was like, oh no, scroll. I don't want to see them spoilers.
With all my strength. Yeah. Add Astra.
Add extra applesauce.
Thank you for Add Astra.
Add extra applesauce. Speaking of, we just got some extra applesauce too, since I was starting to run low. Okay. Battle Pass. And time to start the event, even though I haven't even finished this one. Wait, did I finish this one? I think I finished this one. Yeah, this event is done. I need to do it on my EU account though. How many days left? No, I'm good. I'm good for a couple days. Being a momentous celebration for the Academia, this year's Academia extravaganza is extra lively, with competitions and amusement aplenty. Meet with people from all across Teyvat to join in a time of rivalry. Rivalry? What does that mean? I thought it said rivalry.
Relaxing days like this are...
Let's take it easy. Yes, I agree, Neely. It's probably directly inside the Academia. And thanks, Purple. Yeah, nice archery. Yep, the new event. Finally, nearly at the second half of the banner. Of the patch. The second half banner. I'm gonna pick out a team for this. For this event, since it's like, since it'll actually have story and voice acting. Most likely. This team, but I'll switch out, I'll probably switch it out depending on who's involved.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Positions.
I just love putting this Hydra circle around me. For no reason. Oh jeez. It was just empty for a second. What's going on over here? I don't see anything yet, just a couple scholars.
A moment, if you would. Are you two the famous Traveler and Paimon by any chance?
Just another researcher trying to
We sure are. And who are you?
talk with us for no reason, or for some
My
random
name
reason.
is Wikas, a member of the Academia Extravaganza Planning
Because it's
Committee.
nuts.
Have you two heard of this festival?
Only just now.
Yep, and that's exactly why we're here.
Is that so? Looks like our advertising is working. Since you're both interested, would you mind if I gave you a brief explanation of the event?
That would be helpful, yes.
So, the Academia Extravaganza is a grand event run by the Academia with a long and storied history. To be precise, it can be divided into the Wisdom Gala and the Darshan Championship.
Ah.
The gala is held annually.
No, it's not
During
that
this
good.
time, all 6 Darshans will set up booths throughout the city and
His name
host
just sounds
guests
so
to
funny,
showcase
I
the
feel
most
like-
fascinating aspects of their school, and thus increase their
Never mind.
influence. On the other hand,
I see.
the championship is held once every 4 years. Each Darshan will send a representative to vie for the position of Grand Champion.
Oh, really?
This year, the gala is being held alongside the championship, so the mood in the city is, as they say, at an unprecedented fever pitch.
Is that so?
Got it. Cool. Thanks a bunch for the detailed explanation.
Mm-hmm.
You're most welcome.
Hold on.
Answering questions regarding the Academia Extravaganza is my job. And I actually do have something I would
Well, of
like
course
to
they have
ask
something to
the
ask.
two of you.
I knew it.
Huh? Need our help with something?
Do we gotta participate in the event?
Let me begin by saying that this year's Academia Extravaganza is of utmost importance to us.
Okay.
Lesser Lord Kusanali and the sages came up with a plan for the Academia to recruit talented people from the desert starting next year.
Oh, really?
As such, we've invited
Why
a
next
great
year?
number of desert dwellers to take part in this festival, so they can
So,
hopefully
are we gonna see
experience
Dia
the
and
Academia's
Candace?
atmosphere ahead of time. I've heard that the two of you are famous across both the rainforest and desert. With your participation, especially in the Darshan Championship, more people will definitely come to appreciate the festival.
Didn't you just say that only Darshan representatives can take part? I keep having a cough if you're wondering why I'm muting.
Exactly. Or do you mean you want us to join a Darshan? But then we would have to deal with exams and essays and stuff
Let me
like
change where I'm
that.
sitting. I think I have
No
my
need
back
to
a bit.
worry. The championship participants have already
Is
been
giving
selected.
some congestion
I
or
need to
something.
invite the two of you as guest commentators.
Oh, cool.
Your job will be to observe and record every part of the competition. There's no pressure. Just follow each match and enjoy the festival. Aside from that, we'll also prepare some compensation for your efforts. We won't have you working for free.
That
No, I
kinda
hope not.
sounds like a sweet deal. What do you think?
Who are the participants anyway?
You can head over to the festival venue later.
Okay.
An organizer there will introduce each participant.
Sweet.
Some
I
of them
think I already know
even might
who.
be people you recognize. I'll leave it at that for now.
Pretty sure I already know who
So,
it is, but
how about it?
because of the
Would you like
live
to take this
stream
commission?
and leaks.
Wow, having fun while getting paid? This sounds awesome!
Mm-hmm.
The main event venue is at the outskirts of the Citadel of Regzar, and
The
the
what?
organizer you're looking for is Karina. Tell her
Who?
the situation and she'll get you set up. The championship is going to begin soon. I wish you a good experience serving as commentators. If you have any doubts, come find me anytime.
Okay.
Alrighty, off we go!
Yeah, it does sound fun. Act 1. So this is gonna be one of those events where there's
Propagate!
many acts, kind of like the Windbloom and the Lantern Ride. Makes my stomach acting all weird now. It literally felt fine before I started stream. Oh, I see, it's out here. So it's... Oh, I see. The Citadel of whatever he just said is the reputation area. Ah. Cute. I was looking to see if I see any characters I know. I didn't see any. This looks like the stage from
to the Academia Extravaganza.
the
then,
Fungus Pokemon event.
Allow me to reveal the prizes for this iteration of the Inter-Darshan Championship.
Okay.
Fabulous monetary rewards, research funds, a limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card, and the right to wear the Diadem of Knowledge.
Ooh.
I believe that I need not elaborate as to how this is a symbol of great honor.
Ah.
She should be Karina, right?
I assume so.
Looks like she's in the middle of something. Let's
Yeah.
wait till she's less busy, then go introduce
She's kind of
herself.
busy giving a speech right
The
now.
Diadem of Knowledge. What a perfect work of art.
Every time I see it, I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
TCG.
losing myself in its beauty. The one who proves fit to wear it must be a rare genius indeed.
I believe that most of you have already seen the Diadem of Knowledge or have heard tales about it.
Not me, I've never heard of it.
20 years ago, a researcher named Sachin bought it for a large sum of Mora before donating it to the Academia.
Cha-ching!
The generous championship prizes are also sourced from his sponsorship.
Ka-ching!
Before we begin, allow me to express our gratitude to this researcher, who
Whoa,
cannot
whoa, whoa.
be with us right now.
Wait, what? What the? Something's going on.
Things can only get worse. Things can only go from bad to worse.
Ooh, what is this place?
Human nature begets conflict.
I didn't expect this
And
to...
conflict begets ruin.
It's a
From
what?
the
It's a czar,
The seeds of wickedness have been.
I think, or it's another crazy guy.
Hey, stop spacing out! Paimon called out to you, but you didn't respond. You okay? Did you stay up late without telling Paimon?
I was
All right. I'm sure we're all more than ready for the championship.
yeah.
to begin.
Uh-oh.
Now then, let's invite our 6 Darshan representatives to the
I thought this was
stage.
gonna be a fun event. It
Our
sounds like there's gonna be some
contestants
sort of
are-
dark undertone here. Hey,
Representing Amorta,
Tiggy.
Tainari.
Tainari biology. What's with this
Representing
Fatui
Spontamai,
Harbinger like
Sino.
introduction here? Elementalism? Hey, Layla's one.
Representing Ratawahist, Layla.
Illuminationism? Farazad, hey!
Representing Haravatat.
I haven't even seen her. I haven't done her
Farazad.
hangout, so this will be the first time I actually hear her like talking in like a story or something.
Representing Kasharawar, Pave. And for Vahumana... Huh? Is Vahumana's representative not here yet?
Who's Vahumana's representative? I wonder. Why is he busy not here
These
and busy wandering
introductions
around?
are pointless. Let's just get this over with.
He's over there.
Wait a sec. Why is he
Yeah,
Vahumana's
next introduction.
representative?
Yeah, why?
Finally, our final contestant is Vahumana's representative, Hat Guy.
Hat guy. It's Hat Kid's older
Oh,
brother.
So that's Hat Guy. I
Hat
think I've
Kid.
seen him before.
You know who he is?
I've I've heard that he's a researcher from a different country who nominally belongs to Vahumana. Word is that he's written a lot of political analyses.
Oh, is that so?
His manner of speech hasn't made him popular amongst most other Vahumana researchers.
He's a bit,
but his comings
bratty.
and goings are quite irregular, so he doesn't interact with others much.
Aside from his more controversial aspects, his perspectives are considered quite incisive. Vahumana has seen a dearth of new talent lately, and some of its existing ones are not currently at the academia, so I suspect he might have been their only option.
It's just kind of weird. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd participate in competitions like this one.
I'm quite puzzled too. I'm sure putting Nahida put him up to it.
Now that we have our 6 contestants, the championship will soon begin. Who will triumph this time around? Hold on to your hats, because we're all on this ride together.
I'm rooting for either Layla or Farzan, because waifu.
Huh. We really do know a lot of the contestants. Oh, right. We're guest commentators, aren't we? So figuring out everyone's reasons for participating is in our job description. Let's go ask them when we go say hi. Especially him. Paimon still thinks it's weird that he's here.
Yeah, he probably notices us glaring him down, like all of them. You like everyone, Purple. Who don't you like? Part of me wants to root for Wander since I kind of have his name as me, my name.
Hey Tainari, we came here to check
so
out
it feels like if he wins, I win.
event, and then they invited us to be guest commentators.
Is that so? I heard that there would be guest commentators recording the proceedings
Here's
with
Tainari's
cameras,
new voice in the
I
story
didn't
now.
expect they'd be you two.
It's a pleasant surprise that you're visiting Sumeru again while I'm still on leave.
I'd say he's doing pretty well.
When everything comes together perfectly like this, I call it the biryani factor.
What's that?
Because it's always rice to meet stew again.
Yes, Sino puns. The new Tainari gets to hear Sino's jokes now.
Tainari, you're representing Amurta, and Sino is representing Spontamod. But
Rice to meet beef stew
both
again.
already graduated? Can alumni also take part in the competition?
I was gonna say, some of them are graduates,
When I was
some
told
of them
the
are
news,
still in.
I was actually more shocked than you are now.
He still sounds like Mika though.
I later found out that anyone who has been a part of a particular Darshan has the right to participate. Graduation status has no effect.
I see.
So that's a rule, huh?
There are some restrictions, though. For example, sages cannot participate. Any given person can only participate in one instance of the championship, and so on.
Ah.
That's right. Also, there are 2 methods by which the Darshan representatives are chosen. One is self-nomination, and the other is to be recommended by over half of one's Darshan.
You must have been a case of the latter, Tainari.
I heard that quite a few of your juniors petitioned for your candidacy.
I can imagine
Sometimes I wish I could clap a few of them over the head and tell them to spend that time on studying instead.
that. Can you refuse?
Well, you can, but after some consideration, I realize this could be a good opportunity for me.
To compete against Sino?
Next month, we're having a public lecture on ecology at Gandharvaville. If I participate in this event, I might be able to utilize its popularity to promote the lecture.
Ah, I see.
I'm not that concerned about becoming the champion. Unlike someone here.
Sino wants to win. He's so competitive, just like in TCG. So you volunteered yourself, Sino?
Yes. I'm using the last of my leave for this. When I heard that a limited edition
Of course that's the reason.
TCG
I should have known.
was one of the prizes, I signed myself up. This year's card is a rare one indeed. It would be a shame if I missed out on it.
Wait, is it some kind of super powerful card?
Oh man.
No, it's a very common one. But it has a holographic layer.
Ah, yes, holographic definitely makes it better.
What's
Surely.
the point?
Yeah, what's the point exactly?
It's very cool.
It's cool.
Paimon meant apart from being very cool.
That is reason enough.
Yeah,
I shall do my
it looks
all
good.
to
Who cares
emerge
of its
victorious
utility?
and add it to my
That's
deck.
how I am with my
As
the
someone who
characters I pull
doesn't
for.
play cards much, I can't quite relate.
Me neither.
But it isn't surprising that everyone has their own reasons for taking part in the tournament.
I can't wait to figure out the others.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go find someone else to question.
Yeah, I want to see why the others are here, especially my other self, John Neko. Of course, he's over there by himself. And
Kaveh, Farzan, Layla!
hey,
Huh?
couple cuties.
Oh, it's you.
And him.
Why are you here?
Although, but someone else would probably say, "Ah, yes, 3 cuties."
We're here as specially invited guest commentators. Our job is to record what happens during the competition.
Is that so? In that case, I'll have to
Farzan.
trouble you to catch the
Man,
moment of my
Farzan.
triumph on camera.
Hey,
Remember
I'll
to
root
shoot
for
from
you.
behind at a lower angle. You know, to capture a senior's class.
you're so cute. Oh, first
Don't
time
get
meeting
ahead
her.
of yourself now. Victory will obviously be mine.
I doubt that's Kaveh.
You're far too young to even consider challenging me. Kasharwar or Ratawahist, you're all children as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, poor Layla.
Actually, I was going to ask, how do you know me, Madame Farzan?
Yes, Madame Farzan.
Huh? You don't remember? I sometimes see you in the library at night. You even waved at me.
She was probably sleep waving.
What? I don't remember doing that at all.
She probably did that in her sleep.
Huh. How strange. However, this is not the time for curiosity. I am Farzan, a household name in Haravatat. You are Layla from Ratawahist, I presume?
Yes.
Good. Then we are officially introduced. See? Simple as that.
Yes, Layla. Yes, Madame Farzan. You and
I
Layla
like
are...
respectful ones, by the way. Would you like to join my research group?
Aren't you in different Darshans? Could that...
Madame Farzan, I'm quite sure this counts as poaching. Let's dial things down.
Yeah, Madame Farzan.
I know, but it's been tough getting people these days. And research funding has been hard to secure.
Definitely sleeping, mm-hmm.
But once I win this tournament, it'll be a different story.
Mm-hmm. That's so cute, playing with her little
So
hair.
you're just here to increase the amount of funding you're getting?
Wow.
Well, not just that. What? Are you curious about my reasons for participating in this event?
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Well, I suppose that's to be expected. You are our guest commentators after all.
Mm-hmm.
There's been an influx of newly enrolled students, and they'll be paying close attention to this competition. If I do win, I'm certain that there will be no lack of students knocking upon my door.
Ah, I see.
Moreover, research resources will be made available to the victor, so that will nix my funding issues. Therefore, my 2 juniors, I do apologize, but I fully intend to emerge triumphant.
I'll do my
so
best
confident.
as well.
Madame Farzan.
At least I don't plan to lose too badly.
Oh, Layla.
So, why are you here, Layla?
Yeah, I think I'm rooting for Farzan in this.
I don't know why,
Madame
but
Farzan.
a lot of people recommended me. I didn't sign up myself.
It's because
I
she's
just
a
woke up to find my
playable
name
character.
on the announcement board. That sounds like what happened to Dainari.
Mm-hmm.
Him too? Oh, I'm really nervous. I've been so worried about disappointing everyone that I've been losing sleep.
Stress
Aww.
not, young one. We must all experience failure to grow and mature.
But Madame Farzan, I don't want to fail.
Aw.
Seriously? Everyone has such nice reasons for joining.
And what's your story, Kaveh?
Must I
Probably,
say?
Probably something selfish.
Yes, you do! We gotta record it!
Mm-hmm, in our memories.
Well, you know, right? I want to buy some property.
Oh, that's right! You wanna move out of Alhaithans!
What? Alhaitham? What about him? This has nothing to do with him.
Surely. Probably was misremembering things. Mm-hmm. Good matter time so I can win.
Right,
Her sign up.
sorry,
Mm-hmm.
my mind has no idea what she was talking talking about.
Yeah, surely.
So, you want to use the grand prize to buy a place, right?
Correct. Also, my father took part in the Darshan Championship when I was young, but he didn't win.
Oh, so it's gonna run in the family, isn't it?
The right to wear that diadem will be mine. In a way, I'll be helping my father fulfill a dream of his.
You know, that's actually kind of a nice...
That's not a bad reason at all.
Yeah.
You have ambition, youngster.
Time for him to fail just like his father did.
Although your chances with me here aren't great, I believe your father would be most proud if the diadem of knowledge were bestowed upon you.
Not that he'll have the chance to celebrate. My father passed away many years ago. They say he ran into quicksand while traveling in the desert.
Oh, that's why I'd be scared of going in the desert.
For you to have experienced such a thing, that must have been tough for you.
It's all in the past now, and life goes on, doesn't it? Let's change topics. I don't want to bring the mood down.
Right. Yeah, aw.
All right. Earlier, you said that you want to use the prize Mora to purchase a home. Where do you live now? Do you live alone?
Madame Farzad is, getting nosy.
Well...
I also heard you mention I'll hate them just a moment ago. Isn't he also from Haravatat? Are you two hiding something from me?
No, of course not! Why would you think that?
Yeah, sure. Definitely not.
Definitely not involved either! We're gonna go interview other contestants now. Bye!
Yeah, we got a bratty boy to talk to. Oh, I thought the thing was still on her head. I'm like, wait, I could talk to her again? I guess I could still talk to her again.
You know, I was just thinking, how did the two of you meet?
Yeah, how did you two meet?
I was
technically, we didn't even meet
a particularly
yet.
tricky problem,
I assume
and she happened to pass by while I was puzzling over it at the House of Dana. She then proceeded to provide some comments.
Okay.
Provide some comments? I was bestowing instruction. In truth, I have no intention of solving Kasharwar's problems for them. But I decided that this youngster seemed to have a decent attitude, and so we had a good chat.
Okay.
But ultimately, I am a Haravatat scholar, so please come to me with questions about linguistics next time.
I didn't see what Taino and Sino and Tainari said.
I'm surprised you were willing to come to Sumeru City at all.
Well,
yeah.
The atmosphere at the Academia has improved immensely since Azar and his ilk were deposed. Master has been busy recently, so he hasn't had the time to instruct me or try to convince me to return to the Academia. So I've been occasionally visiting the city these days. Trade and business are in greater abundance here, so it's much easier to acquire necessary research equipment.
Yeah, it's good things have calmed down now that idiot is gone. Oh, he's hiding behind the behind the stage.
So what are you?
Just call me Hat Guy. That's the name I use in Vahumana.
That sounds like a nickname, not a real name.
Uh-oh, you don't say it, Paimon.
So I can't go by a simple, ordinary name?
Fine, suit yourself. All right then, Hat Guy.
Yeah, Hat Guy.
Why are you taking part in the Darshan Championship? We're specially invited guest commentators, so play nice and answer our questions.
You could be Matra for all I care. So what if I don't answer you? What then?
All the sass. As if I care what you're here for then.
I'll tell you this much. I have an agreement with someone not to reveal my motives.
Nahida?
You're not plotting something in secret, are you?
Well, it's hard to say. Why don't you take a guess?
Oh boy, he's
Paimon had it with you.
He's testing us. He's trying to make us think that he's doing something bad.
Instead, why did you join Vahumana?
You two sure like to poke your noses where they don't belong. If I don't say anything, are you going to annoy me to death?
Yes, so you better say something.
I I heard that the Vahumana researcher named Akaba was researching the Tatarasuna incident, so I wrote a few essays to refute his points. Later, when I was bored, I wrote some commentary on societal issues in Inazuma. I didn't expect Vahumana to consider me as one of them. Someone even invited me to a lecture or whatever. From start to finish, it was just the wishful thinking of idiots. A misunderstanding. There's your answer. Simple. But when Lesser Lord Kusanali heard about this, she went out of her way to get me registered in Vahumana. She used the name Hat Guy.
So what's Nahida's doing? I knew it.
Enough chit-chat. You're better off wasting your time with the other contestants.
I don't consider it a waste
Someone's
of time.
about to get very unlucky. Wanna guess who?
Kaveh.
How is anyone supposed to relax with you around?
It's Kaveh, isn't it?
We've got to stay alert and keep a close eye on him.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Nahida would let him do anything
Looks like
bad, though,
Karina's
unless
got a moment now.
he's
Let's go chat with her.
does something without her knowing. Where's she at? There she is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pick some characters to wander around with. Wander would
You
definitely
must
be
be
one
the
of
guest
them.
commentators Vikas invited. I've heard about you.
Okay.
I saw you two having quite the lively conversation, so I thought it would be best to wait. Are you two free right now?
We were actually looking for you, too.
I'm always free. I live in
Excellent. Then please allow me to
I just love
explain
those
your
memes
job
when someone
responsibilities in detail.
says, "Are you free?" And then
First,
just
please
American
take these two
Eagle
things.
in the background, and the American flag in the background, just saying,
The first
"I'm
item
always
is a
free."
custom camera from the Academia.
Are we really though?
Please use it to record the
There's no real
competition
freedom
as it
in this
unfolds.
world. Even the wind
second
cannot
is an
blow forever.
event-specific locator that will flag all participants' locations.
Ah,
It
nice.
will also sound when one of them completes an objective.
Wow! What a convenient little thing!
Uh-huh.
Aside from you two, there are two other commentators.
Who are they?
However, they will remain by the commentators area and will not be following the contestants in real time. Speaking of which, you
Nilu.
probably know them. Alhaitham and Nilu.
So they are involved in this event. I guess that's what makes them relevant to the well, it makes them, that's why Nilu's relevant to the banner. So Alhaitham's supposed to be in the
Well, don't
is
let me
rumored
keep
to be in the
you
next
unless
banner,
you have any
even though I
questions
doubt
for
it,
me.
but this might make it more relevant. Have you seen a white-haired man around?
Why do you ask?
I saw someone like that on the stage earlier. It was
Really?
like a memory,
I
I
didn't see
think.
any such person. Could I ask when you saw him?
Just before the academia representatives went on stage.
Strange. I was on stage the entire time, and I didn't see anyone come up.
It was like a vision or something.
Perhaps you're mistaken. However, if you have any leads on that matter, you can talk to me at any time.
I was looking for you for leads on that matter, but okay.
Hey, Traveler.
Hey, look who it is.
Paimon. Long
Hey,
time
see,
no see.
there, I knew it. Candace and Dia. So pretty much
Oh,
almost
so they're two
every
friends of
Sumeru
yours.
character is here.
In
Where's
that
Dory?
case, I'll take my leave.
And Kale.
May you all have a wonderful time during the extravaganza.
The Academia sent us both invitations, so Dia suggested that we come together. The villagers were also encouraging me to travel outside the village.
Oh yeah, this is the first time she's been outside.
I couldn't find it in myself to turn them down.
We're here now, so no point dwelling on that. Even though this extravaganza isn't a holiday or anything, it's still a big deal here in Sumeru. Merchants from all over will set up shop. There'll be tons of stuff to eat, use, and wear, more than you can count. I'm already set on helping you buy 2 new outfits. I mean, who wears the same thing at work and home anyway?
Apparently everybody in this game.
Just being able to relax and wander the streets freely has already made my day.
You know, I do a little bit of wandering
So,
myself.
Traveler, Paimon, you two want to come
So
with?
does John Nickel back there.
But we've got work to do right now.
Otherwise known as Sohei in Cece's world.
Oh, that's a shame. Let's hang out together when you're free then.
Sure!
In that case, Candace and I'll head out first. Good clothing and fabrics are very much in demand. If you snooze, you lose. Oh, right.
Yeah.
We should also get some accessories.
No need to rush. I think we'll have a better time if we take things slow. See you two later. Feel free to come find us whenever you have the time.
Oh, is this gonna be one of those events where you can find them randomly in the world, but you have to actually look for them?
Hanging out with them sounds like a great time.
Let me look for that, just in case. I don't want to miss seeing everybody.
Let's go over to where all Hatham is and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of Nilou. Okay, let me get a team out for this. So I have quite a few of the different characters here, so I have a variety of choices here. So Nahida's not here. Obviously, Kokumi isn't gonna be here. Okay, we got Wander. Layla. We can see Traveler in the cutscenes at least. No. Maybe I could just keep switching depending on who we're talking to. For now, I'll put Wander and Farzan in team.
Need the help of an elder, huh?
I'll probably switch up for Layla.
Listen carefully. During the opening ceremony, Academia staff released several cages of butterflies, and many of them are now fluttering within Sumeru City.
Well, that's cute.
Amongst these butterflies, 3 of them will be special swift flies. They have a different appearance and also fly a little faster. Your objective this round is to find a swift fly and bring it to me. 3 points will be awarded to the first participant to return, 2 to the second, and 1 point to the third. That is all for the first round. Should you require clarification on anything, please ask any of the other staff.
Yep. Who's he talking to? I don't see anybody.
Oh, Hatham's all business all the time, huh?
Yeah.
That said, how did he get picked to be a commentator?
Yeah, I didn't think that this would be something that he'd want to do.
Finding 3 specific butterflies in a place as large as Sumeru City sounds rather improbable.
Yeah.
If these swift flies behave anything like regular butterflies...
I almost read that as Swifties.
It will take some time to search every corner of Sumeru City.
These butterflies are fans of Taylor Swift. They're Swift flies.
You're going just like that?
A champion walks the road to victory.
Yeah.
My dear Kasharawar Jr., I have a plan. How about some cooperation between you and me?
Cooperation?
Looks like everyone's got their own plans for this, Tuffy. We're supposed to go on stage next, right? Let's wait and see everyone's reactions first.
Why, do we have to go on stage?
Huh? Wait a minute. Look, he seems to be observing the other contestants just like we are.
No, I think he's observing us.
We were right not to let our guard down.
He's trying to see what they're doing. Probably.
Do you remember those things we made previously?
Huh? You mean...
What?
It's time for them to shine.
Oh?
It looks like Farazan and Kaveh have some secret plan.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hello there. Madame Faruzan and I are discussing how...
Shh! Hush now. The walls have ears around here. We should keep it a secret for now. But you'll find out what we have in store.
Yeah, there's a certain guy with a hat that might be listening on this too.
Come now, let's go. Before the others act.
All right, there's no time to lose. We're off to make our preparations. See you later.
Okay. See ya.
This is basically what I'll need.
Kale!
Do you think you'll have any difficulties?
I have most of the reagents with me, and I can buy the rest.
Kale, you're here too!
Kale! Now where's Dory?
Kainari, you have a master plan ready?
My hypothesis is that the swift fly's morphological variations won't significantly affect their fundamental nature. So I'm planning on using this to lure them out. Of course, I could be wrong. Every mutation opens the door to new possibilities, especially when they are artificially introduced.
Yeah.
Details will have to wait until after the post-experimental analysis. For now, Kale and I are going to buy some reagents for our experiment.
Well, it's lucky Tarnari has some help.
See you later.
Okay, see ya!
I wonder if the Darshans are allowed to have outside help. Or, you know, do what Farzan and Kaveh are working together.
You look a little worried.
She probably has no idea what to do. Or how to do it.
I have no
exactly.
idea what I should do. What color are these swift flies? Do
Probably
they
yellow.
have special markings? How do they differ from
blonde
ordinary
colored specifically,
butterflies?
like Taylor Swift.
Oh, I can't even figure out these basic questions, and most of what I've learned in the past is completely useless here.
Oh, I say just find them.
Aren't people who research the stars supposed to have some extraordinary abilities? Why not use astrology to solve it?
Oh, you're another contestant.
Shut up.
Hat guy, was it?
Is it that you can't use astrology during the day? Guess that skill's less useful than I thought.
No, it's not like that. If it's daytime, all I need is an astrolabe.
So, why don't you do that then?
Yeah. You lose your mind because you're playing a Pokemon game where you can literally get a legendary starter. Oh wow. Imagine like if that was like Genshin and being able to get a 5-star right away. Well, I did do that. I got Diluc right away, but normally that's not possible. It's actually happened in Azure Lane also. I think I just got lucky though.
Just as the astrologist said that those who constantly use astrology to obtain things that shouldn't be theirs will eventually lose the blessing from the stars.
They do know each other. Nice.
It's just something I read in an academic publication. I really love to read Mona's essays.
She doesn't know a person, she just knows of her.
Power is just a tool. It just seems to me that you don't have the resolve to win this. Well, suit yourself. Wallow in your immature ideals if you like.
Oh, shut up.
Hey! Seriously? Just walking off after
That's
saying
right, you better
a bunch
walk
of
away.
stuff like that?
Did I say something wrong just now?
There's just a difference in perspective, that's all. And he's kind of rude. Don't mind him.
I've made up my mind not to use astrology for this.
I think
I'll just try
I kind of agree with Wander that you probably should.
To be honest,
you probably should do that. Take advantage of every thing that you can do.
And if I'm fortunate, I might be able to find that special butterfly species.
Lord Cyno seems to have found a swiftfly. Come on, let's go check it out.
Oh wow, of course Cyno's the first one to find it.
Where? The butterfly flew up high, and he's chasing it now.
Wait, I see Fatui in the background.
No time to lose. Let's go see.
Is that a random event that's just randomly in the background?
Of Cyno.
You know when they
actually,
randomly Fatui, you get friendship from it.
As well? The moment when he catches the butterfly will likely be one worth recording after all.
Maybe.
I'll head into the city shortly to start my own search. I'll see you later.
Alright. In that case,
wait, so we're actually recording this? I see that we have a camera here. I just now noticed
everyone else is up to.
Yeah, especially a certain Neko. A certain Neko with a hat. Yeah, that's a random event. That's not important. So I don't have Cyno. So the only two characters I don't have are pretty much the male characters. Except for Wanderer. That's since Layla or Layla's not part of events, I'll grab
I applied for vacation. You
Wait, it actually shows. Hold on, it actually shows their locations. Hold on. That is so cool. Oh, they should do this for more often. Wait, I kind of still want to talk to Layla. Or is she still where I left her? I thought she moved. I don't want to find Sino first. I'm going to talk to everybody else. Let's talk to these two.
Too late for regrets.
What are you guys doing here?
Are you sure it's all right to release so many?
Have some faith.
Release so many what? Don't mind me being nosy. Okay, Sino's over that way. Let me not go that way. Wander is somewhere this way. I said I was gonna keep an eye on him. That's exactly what I'm coming here to do. Is he down or is he up? I don't see him, so he's probably down. Tactical traveler coming in. Oh, he's up. Where's that sussy wanderer hat boy at? Found him. Found him, he's right here.
Too slow.
Oh, there he is. He didn't load in, that's what it was. What are you doing over here?
Let me find a good place to...
To what? Good place to do what, huh? Oh look, there's Candace and Adia. They're not showed on the map, so I guess I got lucky finding them here.
What a crowd. Seems the Academia extravaganza is in full swing. What do you want to get?
Maybe we can buy some gifts to bring back.
Now? Huh. I usually get gifts last. Let's go walk around somewhere else first.
Yeah, go find Dunizard. I'm sure she, would like to see you. It'd be nice if Catherine had, like, some sort of thing to say. No? Not me also kind of hoping Nahida was doing what she did before. Okay, Sino's over there. Who am I missing? Tiggy. Tainari. Okay, there's Tainari and Kale too.
Good, we've got all our ingredients. Next, could I trouble you to help me mix them together?
Yeah, I know, right?
Of course, Master.
So cute. Okay, now let's go find Sino. I'm unsure where he exactly is. He could be up or down. Because I didn't see him where it was... Like, it should have showed that he was, like, right in front of me on the map, but I didn't see him. I was actually trying to avoid seeing him, though, in case it started the cutscene. It's showing me... It's like... Ah, there he is. He was up somewhere strange. Ah, it's
Stay
very...
put. Don't move.
It's very swift.
He caught it! Sino, what's wrong?
Did you get it?
This isn't what I'm looking for. It's a...
Finally, I made it. I heard that you caught a swiftfly, Sino. Mind letting me see what it looks like?
Is it a fake?
Hold on. Isn't this the mechanical bait that I released earlier? Why would you catch that instead of a swiftfly?
Wait a minute. If we consider this from a different angle, isn't it a good thing that the bait you made was convincing enough to fool even Sino?
You released bait?
That's right. During a previous interior design project, I felt that the artificial flowers on a wall were a little bland, so I decided on placing a few moving mechanical butterflies to add some pizzazz. In order to make them both small and nimble, I consulted with Madame Faruzan.
Nice.
Not long ago, the two of us took all those mechanical butterflies and released them into the city.
Wow.
Why would you do that?
To throw off the other contestants, of course.
Need you even ask? Young people these days really do need to get out more.
Yeah, Paimon.
Have you never played that game where you place strips of paper on a bamboo pole and wave it across a field of flowers to attract a whole kaleidoscope of butterflies?
No.
No, I haven't. Wait, so you're trying to...
That's right. The butterflies within the city will mistake our mechanical bait for one of their own and follow them around. As long as we keep releasing and retrieving our bait, we can capture all the butterflies within the city. What comes afterward is just a matter of separating the swift flies from the others.
Huh. Guess that's one way to do it.
Yep.
Do not underestimate
There's no
the
rules to
wisdom
say
of
you
your
can't do
elders.
it.
I had already thought of this method the moment the round's rules were announced.
Nice. That's a smart plan.
Of course, we also owe much to this fine junior of mine here for making such lifelike butterflies. It seems that Kasharawar has not quite declined as far as I had thought in recent years. Their teaching skills at least seem to be intact.
Well, I just stuck to what I do best. The idea was yours.
No need to be so polite. Once we capture all these butterflies, we shall split the points for this round. Look, one of them is returning now. Huh? Wait a moment. Are my eyes deceiving me? Why don't I see any butterflies behind it?
That's because there are none. Seems like your plan has hit a snag.
They didn't check them, apparently.
Looks like the match continues. I'll be looking elsewhere.
Huh. Strange. Has something else diverted their attention?
Wanderer.
Come, let's search in the direction
the
bait
guy
returned from.
He's
have a look too.
He's messing things up. He's doing something. He's suspicious. You're that. Hey. Oh my god! We get to follow two characters this time. I like that it's on Farzan though. It knows which character people like better. Actually, no. Honestly, Kave's probably more popular with the fans. But I like Farzan better. Give her space. Layla's here too, guys. Layla's helping. I'm here. Do you guys need to take a rest or something? Is Kave getting out of breath? Oh, there's something over here. Is this what Tainari and Kale did? I think. So it isn't Wanderer this time. Probably.
Huh? Faruzan? Kave? Why did you two stop?
So it was the Morta boy.
That's Tainari.
Fascinating, isn't it? The butterflies have all congregated here due to a special incense that I used. I infused it with 3 different types of honey, and the butterflies, following the fragrance, have gathered around me.
Butterflies must have really sharp noses then.
Probably.
Wait, do they even have noses? I've never seen one.
Of course it was Tiggy?
They do not, in fact, and their vision isn't stellar either.
Then how do they smell it?
However, they can use their antennae to distinguish between scents, and their olfactory senses are generally quite advanced, allowing them to detect floral fragrances from great distances.
You know, I didn't know that.
So that's how it is. I had a pet butterfly once. I picked wildflowers and placed them in its box, but it wouldn't eat any.
That's normal. Raising butterflies isn't difficult, but there are
I've never
many
heard of
things
anyone
you
raising
should take note
butterflies.
of. Appropriate temperature, sufficient air, and a spacious environment are examples of such considerations. You must also ensure that the food you've chosen suits their palate. Most importantly, you must curb your curiosity and avoid disturbing them while they rest. Otherwise, they may become stressed.
Sorry. I liked to poke at its wings at the time.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Humans tend to rear many creatures due to their aesthetic value, but not all are suited to such a process. Caring for living beings is hard work. Impulse alone is insufficient. Some prerequisite knowledge is always required.
Yeah, you can't pet them like they're a cat.
Sure do know a lot.
I have a question too. I bought a scarab not long ago, and it hasn't seemed very active.
There's no all
Can you help me
asking kind
figure
of
out why?
things.
I'd like to keep a dustbird as a pet. What are some key points I should consider?
Is it possible to keep a Rishbalin tiger as a pet?
All right, it seems like you all have a great deal of questions. But
none of
I
them
am
are
in the middle of the Inter-Darshan Championship at the moment, so I'm afraid I can't answer them all now. Let me propose an alternative. Next month, there will be a biology lecture at Gandharvaville, and I will be sharing some interesting insights on living organisms there. If you're interested, you can attend that lecture, and if you should have any questions, just prepare them ahead of time. I'll answer questions after I finish speaking.
All right, I'll be there.
Of course, please try to ask more rational questions. For example, whether you can raise a Rishbalin tiger as a pet or not is mainly dependent on whether you can overcome one in a fight.
Looks like Kainari's science lecture will draw quite a crowd.
Yep, he got his promo, yep.
Huh? Oh. Was I listening in for that long? It seems Kale's master does live up to his title as a teacher.
Yeah.
Madame Faruzan, I've had a look around. Nearly all the butterflies in this area have been attracted by the incense.
But are any of them the swift flies that you need?
However, we can cast our bait further away to avoid this area.
All right, then let's get moving. We shan't let all the butterflies get away from us if we can help it.
Seems like the competition's really heating up. Let's go see how the other contestants are doing.
I'm really loving this this event so far. It's very interesting. I guess the part where the minigame part doesn't happen until after the story, which would make sense. That's how it usually is. Okay, so I have to go find the participants. It looks like Layla is the one that I have to go find. She's the one with the this. Let's find Sino. Can I navigate him? I want to find Sino since he's the closest. Sino? That doesn't... Oh yes, navigating it doesn't help if you're not directing me to him. I don't think going up here is going to help.
Behold!
Okay, he's over here somewhere. He's probably above.
Quit following me.
That's totally what he's going to be saying right now. While when I go run over to where he is. Okay, he's up. He's probably up. So let me go all the way up here. Where is he at? Is he up here by... up here? No. No, he's a little bit further away. I'm just guessing that Sino's probably in a tree again. You can't get away from me, Sino. That's actually probably something that Wander would be saying. More or less. Here he is. None of these seem to be the swift flies.
Maybe first we should figure out which Darshan to join?
This is taking longer than I thought.
Yeah, me too. All that just to hear him say that. Worth it. Okay. I'm gonna find them again. Make my way up to Wander and then Layla. The music that's playing right now on my laptop reminds me of Ape Escape. Or it did. This kind of still does too. Oh, hello, there you are. Where's Kaveh? Is he not loaded in? You didn't hear that? Oh, there he is. He looks so much like an NPC, I couldn't tell that was him.
Let's wait here. Whew. Seems my age is catching up with me.
Aw, same.
Please lead the Swiftflies back here. I'm really counting on you.
You're talking to a bush. Where you at, Wanderer? He's over here just sitting. Mind if I join you? Got John Flip and John Necko here. Oh, did I find the...
What brings you two here?
Oh, okay.
Huh? You're here having coffee?
I don't think this is what I'm supposed to find. It's not the normal kind of cutscene. I can
there
move
really
the
any
camera.
need for me to take part while everyone's running around like it's some sort of carnival? Don't worry. I'll get involved once things actually get serious.
Well, at least you're not up to anything suspicious, hopefully. Layla. I think Layla found something. Layla? There you are.
Layla! How are things going on your end?
Yep, she's the one I needed to find.
I've been searching for quite a while now, but I haven't seen any sign of the Swiftflies yet. Instead, I ended up catching a few mechanical devices that looked very similar to butterflies. I wonder where they came from.
Looks like Barozan and Kaveh's devices are everywhere now.
Yeah.
I'll keep up the search. That said, I've noticed that a number of butterflies in the city has already decreased a lot compared to when the event started.
They're probably all gathered up in one area.
Probably because the other contestants are coming up with their own ways to catch butterflies. Alright, I'll do my best too. Huh?
Oh, did you see? Do you see it? Could it be a Swiftfly?
Oh, what a coincidence. I guess I just need to catch it now, right?
Yes. Go get it. Get it.
Oh,
you got it.
Please wait. There it goes.
Gotta be faster.
It's so fast! Paimon thought all Hatham said they were only a little faster.
No, come back.
Go get it, Layla.
Come on, Traveler. Let's go too.
I don't think we can help her though. It might be
locator's going off.
A little.
Looks like someone's already cut themselves a Swiftfly.
Get it, Layla. Come on, you got it. Grab it. Grab it. This is so cute. Take it slow. You got this. Crap.
The locator's going off again.
It's over here, Layla. Over here.
So, someone else finished too? That would mean that the one Layla's chasing is the last Swiftfly.
But who found the other two? There's two other ones besides this one. Get it, Layla. Take it slow. You can do this. I believe in you. Hey, Dia, Candace, stop that Swiftfly.
Oh, it just occurred to me that we should also get you a makeup box.
No, it's fine. I don't think I'll end up using it.
Maybe you won't, but it doesn't hurt to have one, right? Come on, just trust me on this one.
Swiftfly coming your way.
Huh? Who are you, and what do you want?
There's a Swiftfly on your face.
Please, don't move.
Don't move? Who sent you?
No, Dia, it's not like that.
Dia,
there's a
Don't
thing
worry,
on you.
I can handle this. Now, tell me, what do you want?
You're looking at the wrong person, Dia. Swiftfly. Swiftfly, I think.
I believe she's looking for this.
Yep.
Here, take it.
Good job, Candace.
Butterfly? Was it on my head?
Yeah. Silly Dia.
Oh, you're...
It's been a while, Layla.
Wait, you know each other?
A friend of yours? Oh, so she must be the one you were telling me
Dad was over here about to attack her.
Huh? You two know each other?
Her mercenary instincts were kicking in.
Yeah, it has been some time. The first time I ever woke up after sleepwalking, I somehow found myself in Aru village.
How did you sleepwalk all the way there?
Candace was the one who took care of me then.
Aw.
That's right. She didn't look well, so I gave her something to eat. She said a lot of complicated things about astrology, the night sky, the stars. Not sure I understood it all, but it sounded pretty enchanting.
Yeah,
right.
That is pretty enchanting.
Do you still
I agree.
want this butterfly? It seems like you were chasing it all the way
here.
here.
Yes, give it. She needs the points.
It's of little use to me, but if you don't want it, I can release it.
No.
Just let her have it. It's no big deal.
The Swiftfly was flying so fast, but you were able to catch it like it was nothing, Candace.
Oh, it didn't seem that quick, really. I was actually worried that I would injure it. But I'm glad that didn't happen.
Anyway, sorry about the butterfly thing. With the way you suddenly came running over like that, I thought you were hired to take us out or something.
Does Layla really look that threatening?
Second thought, I guess I've never seen an assassin that looks tired with dark bags around their eyes. Oh, you must be taking part in the championship. Take it from me. Don't let it stop you from getting some rest.
She just normally looks like that.
I'll do what I can. Thank you.
We'll be on our way then. See you later.
Right,
good thing Candace is here. Otherwise, Dia might have, yeah. Turn to the main venue, okay.
The wind rises.
He's not there anymore.
Too slow.
I don't feel like teleporting, so I'll just wander myself there. I'll just wander there, don't mind me.
Squall and Fury.
Now what?
It seems we have a third contestant who has returned with a Swiftfly.
Yeah, Layla.
With that, the first round has come to an end.
We got the other two, though.
I anticipate that all of you will keep up the effort for the second round. Dismissed.
Who got the other two?
Your closing statement sounded so... how do I put it? Decisive?
Well, you could certainly stand to try being more decisive, Nilu. It would help you live more freely.
Hang on a second. Who were the first two contestants with Swiftflies?
Yeah, who are they?
Tainari was first, and as for the second, it's being discussed right now.
They both got it.
Hey, Alhaitham, I think I've come up with a good idea. Second place gets 2 points, right? Can't Madame Faruzan and I split the points between us?
Quite the imagination you have there. I've read the championship handbook from cover to cover, and I never saw any rule which permits that.
Oh, come on, Alhaitham.
Then we can just add a rule.
Yeah, just add one.
Do you really think I'd do that?
No, not really.
Come on, you're not going to stand in the way of my victory, are you?
Well, you're free to send the organizing committee an application outlining your naive proposal. They'll get back to you within 3 working days.
3 working days? It'll be too late by then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, even dreaming is gonna cost you.
Paimon gets it now. Kaveh and Faruzan found the second Swiftfly together, but the rules say that only one person can get the points.
Give it to Faruzan. Give it to Madame Faruzan. She needs it.
The rules are the rules. Since you call me Madam and politely ask for my help, I shall give you these points.
Aw, she's nice.
So I'll put the points under Kaveh's name then?
No. If I take these points, won't that only detract from your contributions, Madame Faruzan?
Oh, look, he's trying to be nice back. That's nice.
You might be alright with that, but I cannot do it. Not in good conscience.
I don't have any problem with it. There are 2 more rounds after all. Losing one isn't a major setback.
I don't know,
But
that's
if
not a
you
lot of points
insist,
to give.
I have another method. We can draw lots to see who will receive the points.
Lots, huh?
What? Is there something wrong with that idea?
Yeah, what's wrong with that idea?
No. Well, let's do it.
All right. I'll get the paper needed for the lots. Give me a moment.
Oh, seriously?
He lost.
I'm sorry, but it appears that luck was on my side this time.
You should have took the offer when
you do deserve it. I'm just lamenting my bad luck.
Lament.
Perhaps... perhaps that's why my life is rife with troubles.
I know, right?
Indeed. It's rare to see anyone with such terrible luck be so willing to decide victory via lots.
Yeah, you should have took the offer.
What would you know about that? I just...
we can save bickering for later.
You was trying to be nice.
Record the points under Farazan, and that'll finally bring the first round to a close. The second round will be held in the desert. We'll be moving our commentator stand over to Aru Village.
Oh wow,
Let's meet up in Aru Village once everything
is
ready.
This big thing?
I'll announce the details of the second round then.
The commentator stand. Do you mean this table?
You have some free time.
Thing behind you?
I'm off the clock at this point, so it's farewell for now.
Wait, I'll hate them! You...
Don't be upset, Kaveh. Sighing can carry away your good luck, you know.
Oh, so that's how it works. In that case, I'll take in some deep breaths. Maybe that'll help me make up for all the luck I've lost.
I don't know if that's how that works. Okay, but okay.
It's really no big deal. 2 points aren't enough to decide victory or defeat just yet. I'll win the next round. You'll see.
Looks like you've managed to pick yourself back up, young man. Good. I must warn you, though, that I'm quite familiar with the desert. You'll have to try your best.
You just gotta hope that Tynard doesn't get any.
I'm no stranger to the desert either.
He wins another yet,
All right then, that's enough
with
chit-chat
this little
for
points
now.
in this.
I'm going to check the area
rounds, it definitely would be harder to win when you only have 0.
So the current standings are Tynard in first place,
with 8 points.
Farazan in second,
with 2
and
points.
Layla in third.
With 1 point.
Guess we should also take a nice break before the next round starts. But where should we go first?
Yes, Madam Farazan.
Why, you two look a little lost. If you're not sure where to start enjoying the Academia Extravaganza, then
this is where the event actually starts?
You have a
the
chat with
minigames?
our boss.
Your boss? Who's that? Do we know them?
Oh.
Well, only the most famous
I was about to say, it's Dory, isn't it?
Lord Sangamo Bay.
Oh, you mean Dory!
Precisely. Our boss sent me to inform you two that she'll be waiting for you at Sumeru City's North Gate.
We'll be there. Dory! Dory? I need to find Dory. Why don't I get any points? Mora? Unfortunately, I'm, I think I'm a bit broke on Mora.
Let's go. There's a...
You see? Dory wants... She wants Mora. She's saying there's a force to be made. Aw, man. Well, I was gonna use Wander to fly, but that's okay. I'm gonna go find Dory. I could have teleported, but that's okay. So it's this. I thought it was when they said the gate. I thought it was the other direction. But speaking of that, that's where the fungus are waiting for me right now. But they can wait. They can wait there a little bit longer. Dory, I'm finding Dory. I found Dory.
Oh, well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
Well, if it isn't Dory, my favorite merchant.
Hey, Dory, are you here to attend the Academia Extravaganza?
Yeah, finding Dory.
Of course.
I love that movie.
People are practically flocking to Sumeru City. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to do business.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is one of the entrances into the city, and it's very close to the Wisdom Gala booths.
The
There'll
what?
be an endless stream of customers. I can already hear the Mora going clink, clink, clink.
Dory.
Coin pouch.
She's so cute.
Is there anything you'd like to purchase?
You're right. She wants the Mora.
Deals that can't be beat.
She wants the Mora. What do you have that I... Paimon?
Well,
Paimon's
do you have anything to eat?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of hungry too.
We're celebrating the extravaganza and you're only thinking of eating... I mean, of course, we've got lots of things to eat.
That's all Paimon ever thinks about half the time.
I recommend that you also consider some of the great bargains we have going on.
Got any primos?
The Wisdom Gala is about to begin, and once it starts, each of the Darshans will prepare a small challenge for everyone. And just between us, I have some Super Booster supplements for sale.
Super Booster supplements?
Just one to boost
What
both
for?
your
What do they
strength
boost
and
you?
dexterity for a short time, allowing you to overcome any challenge.
I think I'm pretty strong enough as it is, though.
No thanks,
I think...
we'll pass. These little challenges are gonna be a cinch for the two of us.
Yeah, last time we bought something like that, it barely made a difference.
Anyway, Paimon just wants something to eat, please. If you don't have any food, then we'll just go somewhere else.
I mean, I could see what she's...
Nora is Mora, after all. Oh, what would you like to eat?
We're going to Dory for food, imagine.
Well, Paimon's pretty hungry right now.
Me too.
Do you have any touching?
What's that?
Let me see.
Somebody's watching us.
This is a huge job, isn't it?
No, somebody's walking by.
If this works out, we'll be set.
Here you go.
That was suspicious.
See? I told you there's nothing Lord Sangamabay can't procure.
Yay! Huh? What are you looking at, Traveler?
I thought I just saw someone just now.
Oh? Who?
They didn't look familiar. Never mind, they're gone.
Was it someone suspicious?
Ooh, it was someone suspicious, alright.
Wanted attention?
Although, to be fair, Dory, you're kind of suspicious yourself.
What's happening, Dory? Is there something else going on?
Yeah, do you know anything, Dory?
I don't know who you saw just now, but I do have some hard-to-come-by information about the extravaganza. If you want to know more, we can talk business later.
Okay, sounds good. Ah, there's Act 1 finished. And here comes the minigame part of the event. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, this one's Tainari, I think. That's Tainari. That's Layla. I think that's Kaveh. That's Wanderer. I think that's Farazan. And this has to be Sino? I might have got that wrong. Okay, I'll ask Dory for some information. No voice acting, imagine. Decided to buy some information from me? Paimon's a little curious about your exclusive information, but we need to hear from the price first. If it's too expensive, then forget it. I'll sell it to you for the fixed price of 1 million more. I don't have that much. That's a lot. Never mind, 1 million more could buy lots of tasty food. Wait a second. Let me see. Paimon is the customer number 1001 for today. The original cost of information was 1 million more, but now, for you, the price is now free. Hey, thanks, Dory. Paimon didn't know such luck exists. Well, you're not baiting us into spending, are you? Maybe the first sentence is free, but not the next sentence. If you don't want it, fine. Next. No, we'll take it. Forget what was said. We'll listen. Dory's exclusive scoop number 1. Do you remember the Diadem of Knowledge? Mm-hmm. Paimon remembers that the only champion was entitled to wear the diadem. It seemed very valuable. Exactly. The diadem that Sachin gave the Academia was rather expensive and antique. Yet this very diadem, after it was donated to Academia, was lost by them once before. Why didn't we hear about this? If everyone knew about this, would my information still be considered exclusive? Of course not. Of course, this information doesn't come from nowhere. I've got witnesses, too. There's a young fellow named Kashmir from the suburbs. If you're interested in delving further, you could ask him. The password is that incident from 20 years ago. Okay. What? Another quest? Another quest? Oh, these are all the quests for the events. Which one is the one Dory was just talking about? This one. Yeah. Definitely. But no, I'm actually hungry though, so since I don't want to do, I don't think the next act isn't ready yet, and I don't really want to eat during it. No story quest. I was gonna do Farazan's Hangout. Let me claim this. Claim this. I'll do this one another time. And sorry about it, Farazan, I'm gonna be eating during your hangout. But I will be muted so I don't interrupt her with my crunching and whatever else I'm gonna be eating. I'll probably eat just a banana and crackers. Partis DI? Okay. I'll do the other stuff of the event in a minute. I'll start the event in a minute. I think that's like an older song, but I first heard of it from hearing Poppy do a cover of it. And I didn't even realize it was a cover until I heard a different version of that song. I'm like, wait, so Poppy's isn't the original version, I see. I will BRB though. I want to go grab the food first. Thanks for the hydrate, matey. I actually do need to go grab you some more, so still, BRB. Sorry, it took a bit. I wasn't paying attention and poured too much Pedialyte into my bottle and then spilled a little bit. I had to clean up that mess. Got too eager to hydrate, apparently. Perfect time for an ad? I guess so, even though I was gone for probably way longer than an ad. And then Twitch Crest? Nah, dang. Let's start this event while I eat and mute. Oh, look,
even though most of the Academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I'm still a bit worried that the Matra might give her trouble.
Give who trouble?
I need to stay here to keep an eye on the situation. Kale, can you head to Sumeru City and find out why she isn't here yet?
I assume,
does it
Arzon.
have to be me?
Aww. Poor Kale.
I'd only assign a job this important to someone I trust. Are you not feeling well?
Yeah, shouldn't the Lozai be fixed by now?
I'm fine. I've completely recovered.
Right.
It's just that if I'm going to see her, I think I need to mentally prepare myself first.
Aw, she's shy.
I know. You'll have a tough time if you go by yourself. If we could arrange for someone to accompany you...
And that's where I come in. It's like making a cutscene, but still hangout. In a predicament, I see.
Oh! Hey
there! Hello.
It's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you to accompany Kale to Sumeru City.
Why'd you think of me?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just that this matter concerns research banned by the Academia. Not the sort of thing you'd shout from the rooftops.
Yeah. I would assume so.
Also, you happen to know about this situation. There are very few people I can trust to be discreet right now. After giving it much thought, I believe you're the most suitable person for this task.
Research banned by the Academia and something I know about?
It's complicated, and this isn't the best place to talk about it. We'll fill you in on the details once she arrives.
Who's she? A certain madam that is very cute?
You might have heard about her in Sumeru before. Her name is Farazan, and she's a very experienced senior researcher.
Madam Farzan. When you say very experienced...
Let's just say that a huge part of Kasharawar's mechanical research over the past 100 years has used her academic discourse and manuscripts as their foundation.
$100 is she human? So this is when we first hear about her.
She is, but she vanished for 100 years because of a certain incident.
Ah.
She only returned to the academia after being found in the wilderness a few years ago.
Also, it was a few years ago when she came back.
Because of that, her current personality can be a bit, strange, as is her attitude towards Kale.
What do you mean by that?
I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
Oh, poor Kale.
She doesn't have bad intentions, so you don't have to be scared.
Yeah, she seems nice from what I've seen so far in the event that we met her before actually we were supposed to meet her. Do we have to invite her here?
Yes. Kasharawar and Spontamod researchers are often quite prejudiced, so I can't trust them with this matter.
Ah, I see.
However, Farazan isn't influenced by modern thinking. In our previous correspondence through letters, she indicated that she'd be willing to help.
That's good.
It's already past our arranged meeting time, but she still hasn't shown up.
Did she get caught by the academia?
I don't think so. With her personality, it's more likely that she got wrapped up in some sort of trouble. Anyway, can you go with Kale to the academia and check on Farazan for me?
Madam Farazan? And sure thing.
Thank goodness. I was so anxious.
I'm counting on you two. Kale, don't push yourself too hard. Just go there and see what's going on. Our task is important, but not that urgent. If Farazan really is in some trouble, come back and tell me about it. We can always reschedule our meeting. After all, if she's distracted by other things, it'll affect her ability to help us.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's go!
Yeah, let's go. Gotta find Farazan at the academia. A mysterious senior. Sorry if you can hear me eating a banana. But I didn't want to leave you in silence while it's loading. And at least I'm not eating a cracker yet. Although that's what I'm about to eat. Oh.
Sorry, what did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Is this where she says, what'd you say? I'm sorry, but I just got a PS4 follower named Panda. Interesting. What'd you say? I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farazan. Then maybe I'll see if I can pick that up. I love that.
Farazan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Madam Farazan.
Yes. And did you forget to add Madam when you addressed me earlier?
Yep.
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Farazan.
Yes, Madam Farazan.
We don't want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses these past few years. Isn't this rather problematic as an advisor? Never mind the students. Even other advisors are starting to complain.
And who, if I may ask, complained? If they have any issue with me, tell them to talk to me themselves rather than waste any of your time.
I love her sass.
You don't have to tell me anything. I very well know that it's those people from Haravatat. How I wish they'd put their time into doing proper research instead.
But, Madame Farzan, it has been a long while since you last made any practical academic contribution yourself.
I wonder why that is.
Academic contribution cannot simply be divided between the tangible and the intangible. The issue here, I believe, is that the reviewer doesn't understand the very nature of knowledge itself. In any case, it makes no sense to use a metric like this to evaluate a mentor. Which sage set this rule anyway? I should write a letter of complaint right this instant.
Yeah, you tell him, Madame Farzan. You spend 105 pulls to get 2 needle weapons and then Nahida's weapon? Oh man. That's actually pretty good. I had to spend like 200 just to get 2 Aquas and then Homa. I don't think it was actually 200. Maybe more like 150. Let's see. No, it's definitely around 200.
Wait! Madame Farzan, please let me finish.
That's her, alright. But the person with her doesn't look like a Matra.
She looks so young.
Shh! She hates it when people call her young! Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone. So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago.
So she's disappeared for 100 years.
Okay, I think I'm ready for this. Let's go!
I'm glad Kale warned me about that. Don't want to say that she looks young. We could say she still looks attractive for her age, but I don't know if that would be any better.
Anyway, Akara Crafts and the leader of Ksharawar would like to invite you to collaborate on this project. They're wondering if you'd be interested. Madame Farzan? Are you listening?
Did she see us coming? Hopefully she didn't hear me say she looks young.
Ah, Kale! Why are you here at the Academia? Are you feeling better now?
Well, seems she, gets along with Kale. Kale might be nervous about it.
Madame Farzan. It's all thanks to the Traveler and the Dendro Archon.
We sure did. We sure helped.
Have you been sleeping well? You seem to be developing some eye bags. Is that brat Tainari forcing you to stay up late again?
That brat Tainari.
No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's not Master's fault.
Yeah, Kale's trying her best.
It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking to when I see him. I'll also prepare some health supplements for you.
Farzan looks so done with everything in this
really
expression.
Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary Traveler?
Yes, that would be me, the legendary Traveler. Nice that she's heard about me. Pleasure to be your acquaintance, Madame Farzan.
Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while now.
Aww.
It is thanks to you, after all, that the Academia is finally getting back on its feet. Even Kale's illness is...
Madame Farzan, I believe we were still discussing the collaboration with Akara Crafts.
I'd wager it's those Ksharawar dunderheads finding excuses so that I'd go to their Darshan. Say no more. I have no plans to change my field of research.
If you're this unwilling to participate in the collaborative project, you can also consider teaching a class. It might be difficult to teach a course with topics that only fall within Haravatat's subjects, but we can't delay this anymore. You need to give an answer. You can teach a course or participate in a collaborative project. If you don't do either, it'll be hard for me to persuade the advisors and students who have been complaining.
This sounds like some internal academia dispute.
Could you not give me a few more days to consider? This matter has been delayed for so long already.
I finished my banana now, but I'm still snacking on these crackers. These premium crackers, they taste so good. I don't know if it's just because I used to eat crackers that were like really bland, but these ones in comparison taste really good.
That's precisely the issue. If you don't give an answer today, I fear that someone will soon escalate their complaints to the sages.
What a waste of free time these folks are.
Yeah.
Now you two are here at Tainari's behest, I take it. I'm sorry, but given the current situation, it looks like I'll have to come over some other day.
Kale seems like she wants to say something. Please give me a moment with Kale.
Of course. I shall need some time to think as well.
Okay.
What now? She seems so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I know that he's been busy working on something at Paradise DI, so he hasn't returned to Gandharville for several days now. I feel for Madame Farazan, but I still want to ask her to come with us. But if I get her in trouble with the academia, then she won't have the time to help Master. What should I do? Oh, this is such a headache.
Poor Kale. Poor Madame Farazan. Let's help her resolve her current problem first.
Yeah, that would be the best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see if there's anything I can help him with.
Yeah. I'm done eating now. I'll stop eating these crackers.
But I'm sure he'll say, the best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons.
I can stay and help Madame Farazan.
Huh? Oh yes! This way she can get her problem sorted out quickly, and then she can go see Master.
Mm-hmm.
So if I also stay and help... that still sounds kinda scary.
You don't have to force yourself.
Okay then. I'm counting on you.
Alright, don't worry. I'll handle it, Kale.
Huh. I have to teach students from Haravatat, or owe Ksharawar a favor. It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so cute.
I think I can sympathize with them.
We're back, Madame Farazan.
I thought she was gonna... She's probably gonna say like, goodbye
The
first.
Traveler said that he can stay and help you.
Yeah, I'll help.
Oh, why I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the Traveler is. You were the one who taught Azar a lesson after all. That said, will I be troubling you?
No, of course not. It's no trouble at all.
Is that so? Good. It does so happen that I do have something I need help with.
I think I'll like finish like this, like one part of the event, and then a part of this hangout, and then I'll consider that. That's my meeting with Farazan, and then I can get back to the event.
Now, should I apply to teach a course with Haravatat, or join the collaborative project that Ksharawar is proposing? Honestly, I don't want to choose either of them.
I say do what you want to do. Tell me more about the Haravatat course.
You might have heard of it before. Haravatat is an academic faction that researches languages and runes. 100 years ago, Madame Farazan was a researcher from that Darshan.
Now, not was. Still am.
Yes, of course. But current Haravatat students
I love that little angry
really,
emote that she does.
understand her direction of research. So even if she opened a course, chances are that no one would attend.
Direction of research?
In summary, I mean to interpret the configurations and solutions of ruin mechanisms via the deciphering of on-site stone carvings and unearthed documents. It'll include research into general documents dealing with such ancient machines.
That doesn't seem too hard to understand, except unless you're me.
The research method is supported by
would be very
Haravatat,
confused with
yes, but the content deals heavily with both ruins and mechanisms. This will make it difficult for students of this Darshan because they don't understand much about mechanisms. Also, there are fewer and fewer unexplored ruins left nowadays, and Kusharawar researchers have been developing their own theories on mechanisms.
Huh.
As such, they don't need to rely on ancient documents.
So this is subject we might call a sunset industry. So you're doing very niche research. I think I'll keep going with the top ones.
They're far too complacent. Ancient mechanisms are more dangerous and complex than one might imagine. I'm telling you, things weren't like this 100 years ago. All researchers back then were interested in exploring knowledge from a variety of topics. They also gave more respect to unknown mechanisms.
Maybe they're not unknown anymore?
All people are interested in are mainstream subjects in popular research. Even if they attended my course, I wouldn't be interested in teaching them. Also, the people here think that my research is outdated and unrealistic, so they keep cutting my funding. Why, I think they could all stand to learn from Kale. She's a hard-working child and respects her elders.
Yep.
Huh? Why me?
Kale.
If only those who came to my lectures were more like you. Speaking of which, are you feeling better? You don't have to confine yourself to Gandharvaville anymore, right?
I think she likes being there.
I remembered that I have a lot of studying to do. I need to head back and find Master.
Wait, I have an idea. Kale needs to learn how to read, and you need to teach a course.
Are you
Feels like this is
two
the same
reading
answer.
Course for Kale?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, Kale doesn't like that idea.
Although Tainari has academic dealings with the academia, he isn't considered part of it. This means that Kale isn't technically a student.
Can't it be a public course?
No, he's right. The old academia became consumed by their arrogance precisely because they ignored the public.
Yeah.
There must surely be many people like Kale and Sumeru who are passionate about learning, but cannot study due to various reasons. The old academia paid no heed to them. But if I start a reading course for Kale as a pilot, perhaps this shall come to benefit many more people in the future.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'll need to go back and ask if this is in accordance with regulations.
Oh, save yourself the extra trouble. I'll come with you. If there's any arguments to be had, we shall sweep them aside together.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with you.
Kale, do wait for us a little while outside the
Okay,
academia.
you'll go without me. Okay,
I'll be back
cool.
in just
I don't
a
have to hear
moment.
all that.
Wait! Let's catch up with her.
Kale. Okay, I guess we're going in there after all. And one reason I also want to finish this is so I don't get locked out of the story of the next act. Because they'll be involved in it. Once I finish the...
I can't believe she rushed right in after we arrived. She's really headstrong. Oh, how did things turn out like this?
Did I end up giving her a bad idea?
No, not really. Madame Farazan is a brilliant scholar. Even Master thinks so.
I wanted to pick the other one.
If she's really going to teach me how to read, it'll definitely be much better than me bashing my head against the wall.
No.
It's just that she can get a bit too passionate sometimes. I don't know how to handle that.
The way she treats you is completely different from how she treats researchers.
Maybe it's because she wants to take me in as a student?
Yeah, probably.
It's just like that researcher said. The academia has completely changed during the 100 years that Farazan was gone.
Madame Farazan.
I don't really get it, but it does seem like Haravatat's students aren't optimistic.
I guess they don't really call her
about
that
the
unless you're
prospects of doing
saying it
research
to
with
her.
Students who are interested in mechanisms and applications of the elements.
So all the time that I didn't say
enroll in
Madame Farazan,
Kusharawar
it's
and
fine.
Spontamod.
I just had to say that when I'm talking to her.
Madame Farazan also refuses to accept random students just to make up numbers. She still hasn't found a student she likes, even after all this time back.
So she's a student. She's a teacher with no student.
But she seems to like my attitude toward learning, so she often asks me if I'm willing to become her student.
Yeah.
It's because I'm a slow learner that I have no choice but to stay up late and study. Whenever she compliments me, I feel really guilty.
So you're scared of her because she keeps asking you to become her student?
It's not that. Madame Farazan
You'd be a student for her?
respects
Yeah,
my
me too.
choices. She hasn't been trying to persuade me, especially since she knows I need to rest
That
and
time she said
recuperate.
Madame Farazan.
She sometimes brings food to Gandharvaville for me, and each time she says that Master can't find out.
Aw, that's so sweet. That sounds like something my grandmother might do for her granddaughter.
Now that you mention it, it does feel a bit like that. Do I really look that young?
Not really. She's got an old mindset.
Caller,
to you, probably.
Traveler, thank you for waiting.
To her, yeah, probably.
The issue
to her
has
mindset,
been resolved.
Probably. That was fast.
I argued with the higher-ups and convinced them of the practicality and necessity of educating the general public.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, they're the students of my classmates' students. They're a lot less forceful than their predecessors, though. I'd say they caved rather quickly.
I see.
Amazing.
Were they convinced or were they coerced?
It's just that we need to fill in every single page of the application. It's been a century, but the academia is as picky as ever.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see now. What do we need to fill in? Course name, learning objectives, teaching methods, course materials. I suppose we can fill in the course name last.
Learning objective is to teach people how to read, right?
That's a bit too general, I'd say. After all, this class's target audience isn't toddlers or children, but rather people who already know the basics of reading. As such, we'll need a more specific learning objective. How about proficiency in reading and writing?
That probably would work.
That's true. If we use children's teaching materials, we'll only end up wasting a lot of time on things that students would already know.
Yeah.
And you have your job as a forest ranger, Kale. People who attend this course in the future are also likely to have life commitments. We need more effective teaching methods.
So other than teaching materials for children, what other learning methods does Kale use?
Master always tells me that practice is the best way to learn. That's why I often ask him to help me find simple books to read.
Children's books?
It must have been difficult to get books in Sumeru in recent years, no? Tainara
You went to
really
Mondstadt,
went
got
the
the
extra
children's
mile
books
for
from
you.
there.
Expanding literacy is a capital notion. Now that the academia is easing restrictions on the circulation of books, there should be more people who have become interested in reading. It's a great time to conduct this course.
So we got teaching methods started out.
So that's next on the list. I fear that I'm at a loss as to which books youngsters like nowadays. Would The Legend of Antara be too old of a story?
How old is that story exactly? I don't want to say that top one.
Fair. Kale, what have you been reading lately?
Something about boars?
Me? I've been reading light novels from Inazuma.
Light novels.
I heard that ever since we were allowed to sell books in Sumeru again, some people set up stalls at Treasure Street to sell light novels. I've been meaning to go there and check it out.
Well, at least that's step up from children's books in Mondstadt.
Light novels? This is my first time hearing about such a thing, but I doubt I will procure suitable teaching materials from the House of Dana. Treasure Street it is.
Okay.
Wait for us, Madame Farazan! You wouldn't think someone as fast as her is over 100. Let's pick up the pace and catch up to her!
Well, it's her mental age, not her physical age. Huh? Book vendors. I went too low? I'm gonna put Kale in the party. Oh, it didn't switch. What? Come on. Switch.
Everything's ready. Let's go!
Is it up here? Ah. I jumped too far down. That's what it was.
What a long and mildly ungrammatical title. And why is the cover so colorful?
I guess it's like
Is this your first
manga?
time seeing a light novel, ma'am? Oh, they're the most popular of books nowadays. Would you like me to recommend
Light
something?
novel. It's basically manga.
Fine. One shouldn't judge a book by its cover after all.
Right.
Maybe browse through the books here.
Of course. Why don't you try this one?
It's Outlander Brigade, when the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai.
At least it's not that time I got reincarnated as a something whatever.
I heard that this book's author describes action in vivid detail.
Nice.
Now I've only skimmed through a few pages, but it feels like it's all fight scenes. There are only subjects and predicates, and the syntax is a tad simple.
Subjects? Predicates?
The protagonist just ends up fighting in every scene with no proper build-up. Will anyone even enjoy a story that's only comprised of fights?
No, not really. When it comes to like Dragon Ball Z, even that has like a build-up to it. For readers who don't care about plot. Imagine not caring about plot. There it is.
The thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that
this
I
one
only
was
need to eat
brought up in
Sanserius to become stronger.
Ryan's story question when he was looking at
A reincarnation isekai story?
Yep.
Those are pretty popular right now.
Yeah, I can see why. It's
Isekai? What in the world is that? Also, why does it become stronger by eating Sanserius?
That's what we call tropes.
Tropes? Ah, those fictional rules used to push the plot forward, yes? They're definitely effective in achieving a distancing effect.
This is even worse than trying to well, maybe not worse, but it's about the same as like trying to get Raiden to, well, to understand light novels of these days. They're both.
Sorry.
They don't know anything about this.
What is this distancing effect?
However, this book doesn't explain how reincarnation correlates to becoming stronger. Such an illogical rule will affect the coherence of the story. Will readers really accept this?
It's for readers who don't care much for logic.
How about this? I had to fight tooth and nail to get this in stock.
What?
Oh, that's the latest volume of Onibudo.
Onibudo? I haven't heard about that one.
Now that's a rather normal title length. Oh, Kale.
Yeah, that one's
this series?
Yeah, just like A.
Yes, but I don't like it that much.
She clearly recognizes the latest volume of Singing Glass. Is she embarrassed to admit that she likes books like that?
Madam, are you going to use this series as teaching material?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that.
Let me see.
I wouldn't really use light novels to begin with.
There are too many phrases here that I don't recognize. Third eye of perception, illusory mirror, and so on. Are these terms that are tied to tropes?
I also thought those names were strange
one of them's
when I
close
was
to a
reading
weapon.
them.
Because that's the link that reaches from Ravitat, but you.
It's impossible to derive the meaning of these phrases in isolation. Also, their morphological properties are quite pedestrian, really.
It feels like we're more like teaching her about these stuff rather than.
Or did the protagonist
how's she gonna teach about it when
create these
most people are gonna know
names
about
to
this more than
disorient
she
their
does?
foes?
Because such names are cool.
So there's no deeper purpose. Hi. It's quite hard to understand stories written these days.
I know, right?
You're right. It's such a weird book. But you keep wanting to read the next page.
Even the most popular book in Sumeru back then had greater depth than anything written today.
The most popular book back then?
Yes. A Bahumana researcher wrote it while researching folk legends.
Oh, really?
The plot had many twists. The world building was fantastic, and even the writing could withstand scrutiny. When it was still being published, many people in the academia were reading it.
Ah, nice.
Even the sages back then all described the story as a timeless classic. The series must have concluded after so many years, right? Perhaps it's even more popular now.
I don't know. There's a lot of stories that I like that are much older, and I feel like the newer ones are not quite as good. Although, I think animes I like some of the newer ones. Not all of them, though.
Is there a book like that in Sumeru? I've never heard of such a thing before. What's the title?
It's called Tales of Shariar. Do you sell it here?
Never heard of it.
Tales of Shariar? I don't think I've heard of that before. When was it published?
Like 100 years ago, I'm sure.
About 100 years ago.
100 years ago? Are you pulling my leg? What sort of book can remain popular for 100 years?
Recommend Miss Tina been selling really well? Yeah, I bet it is. All those people like
The Legend of Antara is popular to this very day, isn't it? I just heard someone telling it a few days ago in a cafe. If an old story like that is still being shared, then Tales of Shahryar must be even more popular.
Even if that is the case, I really don't carry that book here in my store.
What? Is that because of the Academia's strict control over books in recent years? I can't believe they've allowed the people of Sumeru to become so uncivilized. How can they not know about the Tales of Shahryar?
Tales of Shahryar? Oh, wait! I think I heard an antique seller on the other end of Treasure Street mention that name before. I mean, it is a book from 100 years ago. Why don't you try asking for it there?
Tales of Shahryar is considered an antique now?
It's 100 years old, of course.
How could the Academia have let such an excellent work of literature be forgotten like this? Traveler, Kale, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's meet at the antique sellers.
Madam, wait! Oh no, this is bad.
What's wrong?
You asked me why I'm scared of Madame Farazan, right? It's not because I don't know how to respond to her kindness. It's because I'm afraid of that ancient language she researches, because I can barely understand any of it. What if she uses ancient texts as teaching material?
This counts as a book written in an ancient language.
Even so, what if researchers from 100 years ago like to use ancient languages in their books? We've got to catch up to her!
Farazan! Madame Farazan! Here they are.
Found it! The 5th volume of Tales of Shahryar!
Wow! You actually found it!
Wow.
I never thought this book would ever get sold.
Alright, that's our teaching material secured.
Oh no.
We also now know what to call this course. Analysis of classical texts. After all, this book is definitely worthy of being called a classic.
Can I take a look? Luckily, the language being used here isn't ancient at all. I can recognize a few words here and there. Huh? But why aren't there pictures in this book?
Not all books don't really have pictures. I remember reading some books that, when I was younger, they didn't have pictures.
As long as the writing is good,
I think most books had pictures unless it was a manga. Yeah, I agree with that.
Worry not. I shall thoroughly explain the difficult sections.
The books I read back then were really good.
I know it.
Not that I can really remember what they were called. I can imagine what they were about and what I imagined while reading them, but I just don't remember the name.
After all this time, I wonder if
There's no one involved a giant, one involved like a train.
And who obtained the desert gem in the end?
Oh, and there's also Narnia. I remember Narnia.
Sir, do you have the subsequent volumes of this series?
I don't think so.
Is that so? And here I thought I could finally read the ending.
Aw.
Never mind. I'll keep searching for the later volumes myself.
Dang.
If I'm to use it as a teaching material, it's better to start earlier in the series. Where are the first 4 volumes? Why aren't they all together?
Don't remember either.
I don't have those either. Actually, this is
guy
the only
sounds so
volume
sleepy.
I have.
Is this series really that popular?
No. It's not popular at all. Rather, there's absolutely no demand for it.
Huh.
No demand?
It's probably the only one that he could find.
Impossible. Back then, I'd come across at least 3 groups of people talking about it during a single stroll at the Academia.
Madame Farazan, you're old. Come on.
No one told me that this
No
book
one's
was
gonna know about
anything
this
special
anymore.
when I first got it.
I'm old too. I'm
Where
not
did
that
you
old.
get this from? Can you still contact the seller?
I'm afraid not. This book was sold together with a whole bunch of antique furniture. I didn't even notice it initially.
Huh.
Otherwise, the Matra would have come knocking. Wait, is this book actually worth a lot? It can't be, right?
Doesn't... I'm afraid not.
That's impossible. No matter how strict the academia was, there's no way Tales of Shariar could have fallen into such a state.
I do remember a passerby skimming through the book a few days ago. However, he simply sighed and left.
He sighed? Why would he react like that? Given the quality of Tales of Shariar, he should have been entranced after a single glance. I'm sorry. Traveler, Kale, please give me a moment. I'd like to look through this book first.
Okay. She quickly flips through the pages.
Why is there another misunderstanding between Ali and Aziz? Also, why is there no mention of the Desert Gem at all?
Huh.
And a new character is introduced with no foreshadowing at all? Also, what are all these new names and terms?
Huh.
Is this really the Tales of Shariar I know?
Maybe it's a redub. A reboot.
Well, that passerby reacted in much the same way.
Who's a passerby in any case?
It's Madar from the cafe over there.
Maybe it's because it wasn't the normal
the fellow who spends all day telling the legend of Antara. Since that's also a very old story, maybe he knows a thing or two about that, Tales of, whatever it's called.
That's pretty much what I'd call it also. I don't think I could pronounce that name she
around
says.
At the cafe. Huh? Madame Farzan?
Madame Farzan, you okay?
Oh, yes. Let's go.
Okay.
Dare to mess with me?
Dare to mess with me? Tainari is just still waiting over the Partis DI.
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that.
Another day, another empty room.
You didn't hear that.
Excuse
What's
me?
wrong?
But are you Madar?
Yes. Are you here to listen to my story?
No.
Well, we actually came to ask about something else.
Yeah.
I see.
This guy's not getting any business. Feels bad.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm used to it, more or less. So, how can this terribly unpopular storyteller help?
Probably because he's reading a book that's very old. Nobody's interested in it.
Do you know about Tales of Shariar?
Huh? Tales of Shariar? Why, I can barely remember the last time anyone talked about it. My master always talked about how incredibly popular that book used to be. However, I tried reciting a few chapters of it at the cafe, and I found that it's even less popular than the Legend of Antara.
Oh.
Your master?
Yes, the one who taught me how to be a storyteller. He said that Tales of Shariar was written by his master's master's master.
Master's master. That's really old.
He also said that this great-great-grandmaster was an academia researcher, and that even the sages liked the series.
Wow.
He wrote 4 volumes back then, and the reviews just got better and better. You couldn't find a single person in Sumeru who hadn't read his books.
And then? What happened next? Why doesn't anyone know about Tales of Shariar now?
Because it's old.
Oh, it's hard to tell when it comes to trends. One day everyone likes stories like that, and the next day their tastes change completely.
Yeah, time passes.
Instead of writing a proper ending, this great-great-grandmaster kept trying to extend the story.
To
tap into popular trends, he added a lot of tropes. Then, starting from the 5th volume, the reviews started to go downhill.
Yeah, that sometimes happens with animes that last longer than they need to.
Then what happened to Tales of Shahryar in the end?
I assume.
In the end, there's no ending. The great-great-grandmaster tried to write a few more volumes following whatever trends were popular at the time, but the trends kept changing right as he published his books.
Dang.
He got so infuriated that he stopped writing altogether and focused on his research instead.
Wow.
What? So there's no ending? The readers didn't care?
I hate when
By
that happens.
time, only a very small number of people were reading Tales of Shahryar. Anyway, my master probably exaggerated. How could a work possibly have been that popular? The only tangible thing my great-great-grandmaster left is the original draft of Legend of Antara. He also left behind many theses from his research phase. When my master talked about Legend of Antara, he'd even quote from those theses. My master is a much better storyteller than me. Even when we're telling the same story about Antara, he's always able to draw in a huge crowd.
Maybe it's because you talk so slow.
But even he won't recite Tales of Shahryar due to its ever-changing writing style and its lack of an ending.
Huh.
So, Antara's story is the one that lasted through the years.
Well, not even sages can definitively ascertain the quality of something like a story. In the end, only time can separate the classics from the fads.
Yeah.
Only time?
Only time can tell.
It's been 100 years. Perhaps some things I once believed to be great aren't so after all.
Well, maybe they were then, but times change. But that's okay. You don't have to worry about that. Doesn't matter if classics are a fad. What matters is that you like it.
Yeah! Master
Exactly.
helped me find a lot of famous books at first, but in the end, I realized that I couldn't get into them.
Aw.
No matter how good those stories are, I can't improve my skills if I can't bring myself to read them in the first place. I think the best books for me are the ones I like.
Yep. Promise I like by improving your read skills. But I suppose the principle is the same. Yeah.
Huh. Indeed. That is true. Readers' interest in trends of a time are not things that are so easily predicted.
Yep.
What was popular 100 years ago could be completely forgotten in modern times.
Yep.
And yet, 100 years, as far as history is concerned, is but a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
If Tales of Shahryar hadn't chased after trends and instead stuck to its original style from start to finish, it might have stood some chance of gaining renewed popularity. No, even if that didn't happen, at least it would be a work that was true to itself.
Huh? Our conversation just got a lot more serious.
Yeah.
I don't really get what you're talking about, but it does sound sensible. Looks like I also have to hang in there and tell Antara's story well.
You should think about the Imkin first.
How unseemly. I almost got carried away because of a single book. Well then, we should get back to the matter of our teaching material. It looks like we can't use Tales of Shahryar now.
Yeah, how about the Legend of Antara then?
No, it's much too old.
Okay, how about something from these days?
Kale, you found
He's
a
like,
book
oh,
that you
okay.
left at the bookstall, yes?
Yes, but I don't really...
She doesn't
Then
really
we'll
want
use that book as our teaching material.
Oh no.
Now that I think about it, using a book that you like is the most suitable choice for teaching you how to read.
Poor guy, yeah.
As for the academia, as long as we come up with an appropriate course name, we should be able to get away with this.
Perhaps analysis of proper literature might do the trick?
My, it sounds like you've dealt with the academia before.
Well, I've dealt with them a lot.
Let's go with that.
Maybe not in that regard, though.
Now then, let's return to the Book of Ender in a bit and buy the latest volume of this Onibudo for Kale.
Oh.
But if I wish to use it as teaching material, I have to read it first.
Yeah, you have to know about it first.
Huh?
Poor Kale.
Speaking of which, other than third eye of perception and illusory mirror, I also espy some unfamiliar phrases from the reader's messages at the back of the book.
Oh?
Such things as, Even if it reminds me of my dark history, I still can't help but be drawn in by the story. And the author has written all the things that I only dare whisper into a tree hollow.
Oh no! Oh no, that's what Kale wrote. Kale wrote that.
Why do people use dark history to refer to awkward or embarrassing memories?
That's not it.
Is this some slang that was invented in the last century?
Worse.
If one of our learning objectives was researching linguistic changes over the past 100 years, it might make it easier to get these books approved as teaching material.
Oh, I can tell you what that's all about. Apparently, in their youth, some people used to imagine themselves as someone burdened by fate, fighting against the world, etc.
Relatable.
But as they grew older, they started to become embarrassed by such memories. Some would write those fantasies into novels, while others would entrust such tales to tree hollows.
Like Kale.
Mata? You know, I suddenly have the urge to hear a story about Antara.
Huh? Why so suddenly?
I think we just ignore the whole dark history thing for now.
I knew it. There will always be people who love the golden oldies. Now, let me tell you all about the ancient hero.
I do love oldies,
Antara.
especially with music. And cartoons. Huh, so that's the end of that. I love the music here at the bar. I'm sitting here listening to him. Okay, now I can actually start the event. The minigames of the event. But I like that hangout. It was very cute. It lasted quite a while, but that's okay. A parade of Providence. Ah, gala excitement, huh? We get a free Farzan from this. Oh my god, my EU account needs this. My EU account doesn't have a Farzan. I think I knew that, but I forgot about it. This is the story. Lasts until one day. Gala loose. Okay. I think I'll start with Layla's. And speaking of, I'm gonna get Layla out. I just think this team is very funny.
Can't sleep?
It's not like I'm gonna be fighting with this team.
Then.
Let me reorganize it too. Yeah, Dory. It's up here, I guess. Where? All the way up here. I could have just teleported. Didn't hear that. Okay, it's this way. So, are you having trouble in the bathroom? That's just... What are the names of the NPCs here? They all have these funny sounding names. I feel bad making fun of it, but it's just funny. Where's this at? Ah, here. Oh, these were all the events are at? That looks like one over there too. Hope everyone enjoy this little gadget. Oh, what gadget? What's there to play over here? I want to play. Where's Paimon? You're a traveler, aren't you? I'm far from... yeah, purple. Like I said, he's having trouble in the bathroom. Or maybe he's not getting there in time. Yeah, I'm a traveler. Don't suppose you know what it is we studied here, do you? Well, I think it was... we studied the stars. That's not a very precise way of putting it. We do have a lot of specializations within the Darshan itself. Unfortunately, a lot of things about our research wouldn't make much sense to the average person if we just explained it as is. In fact, the chances of them being interested are slim. And I was concerned that setting up an astrology booth would just end up in the involved students getting into academic discussions and not manning the stall. As such, after much discussion, we decided on a middle-of-the-road option. Oh yeah? See the special astrolab? Is that this thing? Many stars have been placed on it, and what you need to do is arrange them into a specified image. Oh, that sounds fun. These images will not be particularly complicated and they'll involve any ongoing and as of yet unresolved academic disputes. Why am I getting reminded of 2.8 Mona's domain? Ahem, so a simple, fun, and definitely not divisive pictorial puzzle. You strike me as being really nervous. Well, this game does have to do with stars after all. Some of our students get the sweats the moment they hear that word. Why? You don't know how many people I had to tell this. It's just a toy and it's nothing to do with academic research. Never mind that. If you're interested, feel free to give it a go. Okay. Rotate the Artisan Astrolabs in the Gathering of Stars event, or adjust the Astrolabs section's height to complete the specified image. Mona's domain again. Yeah, I think this is kind of sounding like it. Once angle and height are a suitable location, the Artisan Astrolab star will light up. Once all such stars light up, the picture will be completed. It's like a mini version of her domain. Her domain in a pocket. After a certain amount of time elapses following the challenge's beginning, you can ask for help from the organizer and obtain a hint, which will show the intended star positions. Well, that's good at least. These older students would stop coming over to ask. This really, truly is just a toy. Ah, gee, a traveler. Would you like to be around us here of Gathering of Stars? I'd like to give this a try. Sure, the Astrolab is over here. Okay. How do I... Okay. There we go. I figured it out. Fungus. Okay, next one. Let's see. This one's probably all the way up here. Huh. I think that's the right one. Oh, getting close. There we go. Hey, see, this isn't too bad. A scarab. Wait, 1 day and then it jumps to 5 days? Huh. Nice. Okay, that was way easier than Mona's Domain. Although I did still like Mona's Domain. It was very pretty, but it's sometimes getting kind of confusing. But I like the idea of it. Some people hated it. I didn't hate it. Take part in the Wisdom Gala? I don't know which one this is, but if you're interested, would you like to try an event that we, the Habitat, are organizing? Okay, this is a Farazan's thing. Languages. I'll bet that's a loose summary. This is what we research here at Habitat. Well, what do you think? Sounds like a good fit for the gala's festive and relaxed atmosphere, does it not? Many of my fellow Darshan members do quite think so. You like her domain too? Yeah. The officials is still my favorite. I can't wait for Golden Apple to come back in 2 patches. In 3.8. I wonder who's going to be involved in it. Can't wait to find out. Do I get the feeling Eula might be? And for some reason, from what I'm saying, according to rumors, Kokomi might be involved. Which is totally random, but Kaza was random too. But Kaza kind of makes sense, he's a wanderer. I don't know what Kokomi would be doing there. And I'm thinking maybe Wanderer also. But that's also hinting at the possible reruns that might be there in 3.8. Could be totally wrong though. Everyone is having fun to their heart's content, so surely we should not spoil the mood by going around asking people riddles, yes? In any case, we shall be hard-pressed to drum up much interest if we make people guess riddles for our activity. After much friendly discussion, we have decided on a little game known as In Truth Steps. It does not require any tools or items, just settle mind and clear thoughts. When this game starts, I will tell you a story. Now, it may seem to you that the tale is going nowhere. Indeed, some parts of it may even defy common sense. And so you can question me, to which I will answer using these types of answers. Yes, no, or it doesn't matter. What you need to do is use your question to find the truth to the story. I just feel like it's reminding me of the inner thoughts that we did in the Archon quest and the Ulu story quest. Don't be nervous though, the correct answer isn't meant to be all that complicated. What do you say? If you're interested, we can start now. Sure, I guess. Okay. Stories and various details. Only yes or no, nothing to do with story styles. Just have some code. We can answer. Okay. Alright. Yes. And choose that's part 1. Oh man, that's a lot of reading. A group of forest rangers patrolling the Advidia forest, Asti and Bedium, were responsible for surveying the surrounding environment. While advancing, they discovered monsters ahead and ended up getting caught in a downpour, with the rain making the ground so muddy they were temporarily stranded. Asti sent Bedium out to the other team of the forest. It's kind of like the event. The story and the Archon quest, I mean. The rain. Was the downpour heavy? It sounded like it was. Could people cross the mire easily? No, the mire could be traversed by human strength. Yes, okay, it was heavy. The forest rangers. Is there any waterproof gear brought along? Yes, enough so that the clothes will not get wet. Oh, that's good. Were Asti and Benham far away from the other teams of the Forest Rangers? This distance so great that even shouts could not be heard. Were there any vision shoulders among these Forest Rangers? No. Was everyone on that patrol a Forest Ranger? A critical question. No. Bedam. Did Bedam have a different set of objectives compared to the Forest Rangers? No. Was it the other one? Was Bedam a Forest Ranger? Bedam was not a Forest Ranger, but the Forest Ranger's companion. Ah, I see. So, like, if it was me and Kale going on... okay, so it's not any of these ones, then. Okay. I didn't think that. Baiden's identity. Was Baiden a human being? Oh, an elemental creature? Kind of like the story quest that I just did the other day? No. Was Baiden an animal? Yes. Ah. Baiden's abilities. Can Baiden fly? Yes, oh! Was they a flying fungus? How Baiden flies? Is Baiden the equipment or maybe they're a bird? I'll just go up first, from the top down. No. I can't do a wing gun, I didn't think so. Equipment outside of ATG flight? No? I didn't think so. Can Baiden fly alone? Yes. Was flight one of Baiden's innate abilities? Yes. Okay. Find the truth. How did Baiden leave the mire and pass the message on? By being a good flyer. Baiden was well, the only one between these that can fly, a dusk bird. Rise back when it rolled over. He didn't bring any waterproof gear. Here's my answer. You got all the answers correct. Congratulations, Dev. You think you got the hang of this? So about the next story? Unlock in 3 days. 5 days. Okay. That was interesting. Not as interesting as the other event. In comparison, it was kind of boring, but it was interesting trying to figure it out. It's like a.
For my liking.
So where's the other 4 events? Oh, let me turn that heat off. It's getting too. Oh, hello. Hey, fragile resin. I needed that. Speaking of resin, I'm good for now. Okay, so I already did that. Got that. Let's go this one now. Project connectivity. It was perfect that I had Layla as far as I know. I just did their events, but whose is this? Whose event am I doing? I didn't even pay attention. Just by the name Project, Kave. I don't have Kave, so characters I have in the party don't matter. Although Dory kinda fits, just cause Claymore, unique fighting style. Both of them don't really fight with their charge attack. Or their normal attacks either. Dory over here attacking with this. Kave using a suitcase to attack with, to make his Glimmer attack. You spin me right around. Okay, here's the other 2. I guess they're all separated into groups of 2. Which one? It's this one. Okay. Hello, I'm Daya from Kisharawar. Are you here to take part in the Wisdom Gala too? This new game, our Darshan has put forward Project Connectivity. Okay. Would you like to have a go at it? If I recall, Kisharawar's specialty is building? Studying mechanics and architecture, yes. Attacks are funny. It seems like I've gone off topic. That's hard off topic compared to, like, what's her face from the Sumeru Island quest. Or another NPC that I can't remember. That change the way I'm sitting. So take part in this gala. Many of our students put their heads together. Bonk. And the result was project connectivity. Basically, players will need to use various objects that would prepare to, well, create a pathway. Laying down bridges, heading down stairs, eventually goes to create a path for people to travel on that can reach its destination. Once you have finished constructing that road, we'll conduct a final verification, just like how we would test completed buildings. Essentially, you just need to set up a safe road to attain success. That sounds rather complicated, and I haven't much of a knack for architecture. Don't worry. You're not being asked for construct anything in real life. If something goes wrong in the road collapses, we'll just have to rebuild it. We're not putting limits on the number of tries you have either. Just letting... every time she moves her arm, I keep, like, copying the gesture. Really getting into character, aside from actually getting a fitting voice. A lot of times when I'm, like, talking or reading something that I wrote, I'll be, like, moving my arm in, like, certain ways that... Or, like, making, like, gestures. Like they do in Genshin. It's, yeah, nice. Just let your imagination run free and build as beautiful as the road can be. Oh, and a lot of times when I'm thinking, I'll literally do the thinking emote that they do, thinking gesture. I'll do it a lot of times when I'm, oh, complicated. What is this? Tony Hawk Pro Skater? Every time I think of a construction thing where you can place like a whole bunch of things down in different areas, I think of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, where you can make a skate park. I remember I used to try to make mazes with that. Try to make it like an adventure rather than just a park to just skate randomly. Check if you take the next checkpoints. Okay. Testimony you need to stay on pre-built or placed construction materials. If you fall, you'll be sent back to the start or to a checkpoint. In test mode, getting to all the checkpoints will constitute a successful challenge. Upon successful checkpoints, sprint the higher score again. Okay. That sounds fun. You mean what I was saying with Tony Hawk? Each challenge, you got to different construction materials with different costs. The continued use of each construction material causes costs to increase. Use of different materials will simply create the best road. Yeah, that happened in Tony Hawk also. You only had a limited amount of stuff you can put, which is basically also like the teapot. Okay, I'll give it a go. Alright, in that case, if you look over this way... Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna hydrate. Yeah, it seems very similar. So basically just like the teapot, yep. I like how it shows me his story. Huh. Okay, now this is definitely like Tony Hawk. Whoa, okay. I think that's a little bit high up. Can I make it go down? I guess I could bounce up to it, but... Wait, isn't that a little bit high? I can't reach that. Oh, there we go. No. I wanna... Okay. Maybe make this a little bit closer. I was thinking if there's a specific order. Yes. I can see it just fine down here. I don't know why I need to look up there to do that. How do I... Down, please. Down. I think that's fine. Let me get over here a little bit. This really just seems like building a parkour map. No. No, I wanna... No. You idiot. I gotta place this over there. Okay, go. I was trying to get to this one. There. I don't think I want that one there either, though. Oh, but hello. This is a little too big to try to get to from down there. No, maybe not. Maybe not that one. Well, hello. How? How do you get up there? I'm trying to see if it's... That's... Down. Down a little bit. Down. Down, please. I feel like I'm talking to a freaking dog trying to tell it to get down. It's not going down like I'm telling it to. Wait, this will help me go up. That'll be useful. Wait, we could just use a house to climb on. Wait, this is a little too close. There we go, just using a house for parkour, I don't mind. Me. That's a little small, isn't it? That too. I'm not gonna parkour on that. Use another house. Oh no, I don't think I want that to be the first one. Wait, why is this like really close to me, or is it huge? It was really close to me, okay. Down, please. There we go. Do I even need? I don't know if I can climb up. Maybe I'll make those higher. I think this actually be suspicious if they're higher. I just gotta get it from over there. Oh, is it too close? Oh, it's too close. I'm trying to go... I was already at horizontal. This feels like... Oh, okay. Oh. There. I don't know what order I'm supposed to go in, but I assume... No, not exit. At least I think I challenge. There we go. I'm like, wait, how do I start this? Really wish I brought Wanderer. The Order of Disorder. Yeah. Very disorderly. And that took way too long. Gotta say, I already don't like this. Oh, start challenge. I was like, what am I... What? Oh, that... I jumped way harder than I thought I would. I think I wanted this to be a little higher. That's okay. I like the idea of it, because I'm like parkouring everywhere. But I don't like having to create it. Recreate the parkour. I like I like that one event where people you could do stuff that other people did. Okay, that was pretty easy. The hard part's actually getting it all together. I'll be honest, on my alt accounts, I'm probably going to skip this event. Although the rating one might be easy, because I could just, you know, speedrun, because I already know everything. The star one might be pretty easy, too. It's definitely tedious to make. Especially while I'm trying to stream, and it's like 20 minutes of just that. Pretty time wasting. That's the only one I can do for now, right? I might... For those ones, I might do, like, create them off stream and do the challenge on stream. I meant to go to the event. Assuming I can leave it without doing the challenge. But it seemed like I could. Okay, so it is good to use as less as possible. Hey, how much do I need for her? 1,200? Bet. Okay, what's this one? Oh cool, it's this guy. Why does everyone seem so exhausted? I wonder. Are you running some sort of event here? You're a traveler, aren't you? Haha, I've always wanted to meet you. That's right, Vahumana is running an archaeology-themed game this time. We have many researchers who study history under our banner, and so archaeological work, especially the sort that is done in person, is often unavoidable. Wait, don't be nervous. We're not getting everyone to do that in person. This event is just a replica of archaeology activities. Okay. We placed a lot of replica relics and buried them all around Sumeru City, and we term those places, at least for now, are archaeological zones. Okay. Those who take part in the activity just need to bring up our specially made detectors to those sites and dig up the buried replicas. It's all thanks to the students and the other Darshans for constructing a batch of containers and corresponding detectors. Just need to follow the detector in order to find the replicas. We've even split the type of replicas into zones according to elements. However, these detectors were originally used in elemental surveys, and despite our last-minute modifications, they might still be affected in certain elements. All in all, you just need to dig up all the replicas, and you find that we've got awesome rewards for you. Okay. What do you think, Traveler? Would you be interested in giving this a go? We could give it a go. For the rewards. Great. In that case, here's a detector. I'll mark the archaeological zones on your archaeological manual, so the event page. Alright, that should do it. Well then, Traveler. Go out there and have yourself some fun archaeological fun. Once you found all the relic replicas, do remember to come back and collect your reward from me. Okay, I technically can just get it from the event page, but okay. Alright. Thanks for the hint on where one of them is. Well, on the map. I didn't read any of that. Can you go back? Oh well. Whose event is this? Who deals with archaeology? Tainari? Guess his team still works because I don't have him. Did I get a new gadget? Ah, there it is. Okay. What's over here? Teapot stuff.
Ta-da! No! Oh,
Can I use it? Where can I use it? And Mora loves me. I make Mora. Okay, so the first one is that area. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that is where that first area was. And was just an example. And Mora makes me happy. Ah, la 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 la. Can't wait for the fighting one. I'm gonna use whatever... I'm gonna use only characters that are Darshans plus a Traveler. Maybe the Traveler. Maybe not the Traveler. Dory won't be one of them. In fact, okay, confirmed purple. This is not a cooperable event, so you can't do that with CC. I wonder if the fighting one is, though. Okay, who's another Darshan? I guess maybe they're not all... Wait, I don't think they're Darshans. Are they Darshans? They're representing the Darshans, I think. I don't know if... Is Layla already in the party? Layla's already in the party, okay. Is the only one only other one I have Wanderer?
Are you sure it has to be
Yeah,
me?
the other one's Tainari, Sino, and Kage. I don't have either of them.
Let's get this
one
over
of them's not
with.
even released yet.
Behold!
Behold. That didn't seem to do anything. Cannot use it. Oh, I can't use it while I'm flying, apparently. There's Hilichurls down here. Is this it?
Not now.
That reminds me. This thing that I always forget about. Let's see, what do I have a lot of? This. Hello? I'm just smacking it with Animo, don't mind me. Weapon mats and talents, you know, that's not bad. Wait. Oh, this is supposed to help me locate. Can I take it back? I thought pressing that would get it back. I see I have 3 of these. Oh yeah, and yeah, story is very cute. I'm guessing it's this way since it's hello? It was too slippery, I couldn't find it there. It's over here. I think it's up there. The reason I can't go any further is it's up. Well, let's see. Is it... No, I'm getting further away. Okay, no, that's too far away. That's the same as over here. See, this isn't helpful because it's pointing that direction in every direction. And this way it showed further away. Maybe it's up here. What am I even looking for? You know, this reminds me of that one part in Final Fantasy VII where you had to look for something in the ground, and you had to 3 different people searching in one area, and then they all faced one direction, and in the middle is where the thing you needed to find was. Okay, I'm getting further away again. How am I getting further away? There's nothing here but the waterfall.
Too slow.
And that's too far away. It must be up. Is that it?
Squall and Fury.
Or is that just something random? Oh no, it's Marinara. Do you know where it is? Nope, I'm further away. Guess I found a Marinara. La 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 la. Yeah, get back to Vanarana. Okay, now let me equip this thing again. Wait. It's them. They're the thing.
My guiding stars! Dare to mess with me?
Behold!
Huh. I don't know what that did.
The wind rises.
Wait, it's still showing that... It's still showing this way.
Too slow.
I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh, there it is. Finally.
Squall and fury.
60%. Okay. Are they interfering with it again?
The night is cold. We'll see about that.
Behold!
No point in using Arzon's burst, they die way too fast. Okay, they weren't guarding it. Seems like it's this way. Oh, this is the interference.
Too late for regrets.
Don't tell me I need to get... You're gonna make me get Pyro out? Nope, don't need it. It's right here. Definitely could use some of these for Layla.
My guiding stars.
Layla's Ice Bridge didn't last that long. I didn't know there was so many here, or I forgot. I'll have to take note of that on my other accounts that I need that I'm farming for Layla on. Oh yeah, you too, Purple. Take note of this. Like Lance to the slaughter. As they like to say. Oh, these
wind
ones
rises.
Say that. This is nearly almost my normal Wanderer team, but no Bennett. Is the next one ready yet? Oh. Huh. Did I already go to those two?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Yeah, it says I already did. I think it's these two that I haven't did. These two. So, all these colors remind me of like elements. Like we got Hydro, we got Dendro, we got Pyro, we got Geo. I'm not sure what that one would be. An Animo. This could be Electro if electricity was actually yellow in this world. A lot of different Spontamodes seems to be this. I think I remember Spontamode was going to be my favorite one. So I'll go with this one. I'll do save the best for last.
Even the wind cannot blow.
I need to hydrate. So I'll be once I load in. Because I know there's at least one fighting event, and that was definitely the one that I was excited for most. Because I'm a battle junkie.
Relax. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax. Behold!
As you can see, I'm back. I was just taking some headache pills because my head's starting to hurt a little bit. I think trying to wrap my brain around how that worked and maybe some other things has make my head hurt a little bit. I definitely am not going to stream as long as I did yesterday. Don't worry,
there's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
And also spam your resin. Oh god, I don't think I got on your account yesterday in condensed your resin. But after I do all these events, I think that's when I'll end the stream. Where's this quest at? If his name had an S in it, his name would be Spaz. Hello, Charlie. It seems you'd like to take part in the Wisdom Gala. Eventually, would you like to give me a murder setup? I kind of don't want to... I kind of just want to read this in my head. I'm doing a lot of reading today. Halo powers of certain animals? Simplified. Hopefully it's simplified. Can I say that sounds difficult? Yep, definitely. Alright. I don't get quite what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, sure, why not? Exactly. Okay, let's do sip over here, okay. Gotta mimic the weasel? I'm confused what we gotta do in this event. We gotta mimic animals, huh? Like, is that what he was saying? Maybe it's because my head is hurting, but my brain is just like, huh? Like, jump to the right moment to control the weasel model, I can trade codes. Coins? Ah! I remember this. I had to do a double jump there. This reminds me of the game you play when you lose Wi-Fi with the dinosaur. Kinda. Oh, for a second I thought I didn't get that first one. Oh no, I did miss it. That's why I didn't make a noise. The way he's jumping out, almost looks like a monkey. Especially with the little bag on him. So it's fitting that he's a weasel, taking coins. That little weasel. Good score? Great score. I missed 3. Nice. Easy peasy. Okay, easy event. Easy to do. I was just confused with the way he described it. I'm more of a visual learner. Now next is the fighting event. You'll have to do your dailies per probably and just go to bed. Though it's a little early, but at least today's not a CC day. It's kind of good that Cece's taking this day off. I think I need this day off also. This guy doesn't look too happy. How'd this fall to me? Can we assign this as a more experienced senior student? Are you running some event here as well? I'll try. Yes, we are indeed running an event. Well, it's an event, blah blah blah. I'll just read it. It's mainly doing through the gala. Bahada from Swatamad? Alchemy? Okay. Wait, is this the Tainari one? Okay. No, this sounds like the Sino one. Okay, specials for the... Do you mean just like the last brewing potion event we had? Okay, has anyone come to play this game? Quite a few adventurers just come here, and they're excited to. Okay. Say very few of our students did. Adventurers did, but not students. Okay. I'll go. Very challenging? Yeah, sure. I'll be fine. Here's the fighting. Here we go. Here's what I've been waiting for. Save the best for last. Okay, this is what I just did. Nice. Well, it's right by a waypoint, so even if it wasn't an auto teleport. Okay. I think I'll switch my team up a little bit, but I'm gonna take this team for sure. just for fun. One is, Traveler's not really fitting in here. I just switched up spots. Just because I like the DPS to be on top. At the first slot. Okay. Huh. Linchpin opponents. Do you mean enemies or what? Is this a way to give the enemy buffs? Oh, it's getting rid of these. Okay. I'll definitely take away the HP one. Oh, I don't mind the extra HP, that way they don't die super fast. Okay, these are the ones for me. Definitely, that'll be perfect for Wanderer. I'll stick with this team, just because of the event. I don't know how well Traveler's gonna help, but looks exactly like the last domain too. $28 enemies, oh my god.
Not now! Stars, shine for... Gears of the storm!
Behold!
Wait, they're so weak. Was there a difficulty level that I didn't set?
Unsightly insects!
My guiding stars! Cold! Too late for regret!
Oh, her ult came back so fast.
Propagate! Spring forth! The wind rises.
Wait, am I even attacking anybody? There's nobody here.
Cry louder!
Cry louder.
Not now!
Farazan. I just finished him off with Farazan. Was there really... Did I forget to set a difficulty? Because that was so easy. They were all level 40. I was expecting a bit of a challenge. Yeah, super fast. If there's a difficulty I could set, I'm going to try that again. Difficulty? Oh, no wonder. There it is. Easy. It was on easy. I think that's what I did. And I did these two. Huh. Oh, I think that's talking about the elements notes talk about those things that sometimes apply like pyro on you, or like apply pyro on other enemies, and you have to use Hydra to kill. I think that's. I was like, wait, what is that talking about?
Germinate! My guiding stars.
Don't be scared. Don't mind
Gears of the storm.
Squall and fury. Bow your head.
Bow your head, worm.
We'll see about that.
Not now. Stars, shine for me.
Have fun with this gift.
40k bars on, oh my god. Oh, did I not do a head check first? Quit following me.
Unsightly insects.
Unsightly insects.
Dare to mess with me?
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Too late for regrets. Gears of the storm.
The wind rises.
Alright, I have this shield.
I'm used to this.
Wait, I didn't break a heal there. Oh god.
Here! Spring forth!
Not now. Cold. Mine to command.
Wretched vermin! Behold!
I guess that's what I get when I make them tankier than normal. I didn't select the ones to make their HP lower.
Dare to mess with me?
Oh god. There's hardly any room to run in this domain. I think I'll, I don't think I need to do my fun event team in this domain. And I definitely still want to do it on hard mode. I'm not gonna dumb it down just because I can't do enough damage with Wanderer. I could probably do a little bit more damage if I had Bennett, but it wouldn't be that much of a difference. So, this seems like a job for Hu Tao. Especially since they keep spawning new enemies. So that means not using the Ida probably wouldn't. I'd have to keep reapplying Dendro, like, although she's a DPS, so it wouldn't be that much of an issue. It's not like a, yeah. Okay. I'll keep that one. Now I can actually try this team to a full amount. Yeah, Purple, that was like so super fast that I almost forgot that Marno's not that. He's like good in overworld, but like in domains, especially when they have extra HP, Marno is definitely not a Abyss type domain ready. Alright, who's trying to get his eye?
All eyes on me!
Let's dance!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Think you can bully me?
Can't tell if I'm getting consistent vapes with needles.
Time to go!
It doesn't seem like it. It was before though, when I tried yesterday. Why are you still alive?
Let's go, with all my strength. Let the show begin.
I was like, where's the big enemy?
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Scratch that. Positions.
Think you can bully me?
Dance with the waves! Here! See? Time to go!
There we go. That was a big prize. Where's the big enemy? Don't tell me they're taking around. Okay, they're just always there for that
With
one.
all my strength!
Second, I thought the ult was ready.
Draw's over!
There it is.
Scratch that! All eyes on me! Positions!
What's I did? 14k, but not crit.
Protect us!
Is that a base rise?
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Huh, just in time. Oh, they're definitely a buff here, that's probably why. Then again, maybe the only sometimes only does that with the... I think I have a crit damage circlet on her. Instead of crit rate. Let's get you down. No, maybe there's a buff involved here.
Let's dance. Look at you, Flutale.
See? Go!
Definitely doing more damage with the Ian buff Dion is given. Why does it feel like aiming is slower?
Positions!
Got him.